17.6. 26.2. 20 minute left. 19.3. 16.1. 19.5. 19.5. 18.9. 21.4. 16.1. 45 seconds left. 18.7. 20.8. 18.8. 17.8. 15.5. 16.4. 20.30 seconds left. 22.1. 29.3. 20.6. 20.4. 24.8. 16.3. 15 seconds left. 22.7. 22.9. 21.4. 19.2. 18.9. 18.8. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. Next practice starts in 15 seconds. New drivers begin practice. Russell Stephenson. Tell. Unknown driver.
All right, good to meet you.
Chad Wheeler.
Hey, that's it, guys. That's it. No more practice.
Rio Mulver.
It is time for a meeting. We're going to just continue on.
24.9.
All right, finish this session up. I'm sorry, Brandon had a different communication. Okay. Brandon had a different communication going. I did not know. Just finish it out, you guys. And then there's a novice, he said.
17 flat. Three minutes left. 40.2. 16 flat. $53.2. 15.2. $15.3. 112.3. Sean O'Reilly. 22.8. Gross. 117.5. 2 minutes left. 27 flat. 21.4. 107.6. 27.2. 32.5. 26.9. 15.8. 43 flat. 18.5. 20.2. 16.4. 30.9. 23.9. 25 flat. 18.1. 14.8. 1 minute left. 50.5. 22.2. 19 flat. 20.9. 45 seconds left. 18.6. 26.9. 30 seconds left. 22.2. 50.4. 24.1. 15 seconds left. 18.5. 20.6. 22.7. 19.1. Drivers, your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand. Next practice starts in 15 seconds. New drivers begin practice.
Is anybody going to do a last-minute sign-up like Carson Phipps? So this is Carson Phipps. It's his first day racing RC cars.
Kevin Gross. $28.3. 17.3. 3 minutes left. $19.6. 'Ashon Bristol. $36.2. 18.6. 22.1. 17.2. Rio Malver. 26.9. 16.1. 18.1. 20.3. 15.5. 27.9. 15.1. 21.9. 35.1. 15.8. 26.9. 18.5. 1 minute left. 18 flat. 36.9. 45 seconds. 25.9. 15.5. 19.1. 30 seconds left. 21.1. 15.1. 15 seconds left. 30.4. 15.8. 17.7. Your practice session has expired. Please leave the stand.
All right, that's a wrap on practice.
Control practice has stopped. Rio over.
Again, that is a wrap on practice. Clear the track, please. Rugrat crew, if you guys could, during the drivers' meeting, wander around and make sure the track is in raceable condition. Brett Wilson, it's all you.
All right, so we don't want you to walk or anything, so just stay where you're at, okay? I don't want you to hurt yourselves. All right, so if you're new to DieHard here, welcome. We love new people coming in, and we want you to know if you have any questions that we have an RC University banner here to your left, and Jackson has all the answers, okay? Now, usually you can find me over there or Jackson. I am filling in for Ricky. Ricky is in. He's with the DieHard Rugrat Associated Boys. There, they got him in mentorship program right now, and they're going to help him. And then Maddie, we got Maddie back in there as well. So Ricky and Maddie, thank you guys for that program, and we will continue to put racers through that. And if you guys feel like you want to be part of that, feel free to walk up and talk to me about it, and we'll get it figured out, okay? So to begin with, I want to thank our sponsors, and then we'll have our national anthem. Where are they? All right, we got on board now for a lot of seasons is Team Associated, who has been sponsoring our loaner program over here and is really helping grow our program. So thank you, Team Associated, Reedy, and Factory Team. Element RC, J Concepts, Badger Machine Works, Team Brood Racing. I'll stop for a second, and I want to talk about what Team Brood Racing is doing to help us recover from our theft. Team Brood Racing has been able to come up with a way to replace pretty much all the high dollar pieces of equipment that we need to run our outdoor program. So if you guys see Eddie Goodridge, he may show up today. We're not sure, but it sounds like he might pop in. Just pat him on the back. For one, their family's going through something horrible right now. But for two, he continues to support DieHard in a huge way. And right now, we're going to be stronger than we were. And that's a big part to that right there. So. And this community has really supported us in a big way as well, so thank you.
One of two.
So thinking Team Brood Badger, that's Mike Hood. If you guys don't know, Badger Machine Works is Mike Hood. He started playing with graphics a couple seasons ago and is now really starting to branch out and do a lot of work for a lot of the racers that are here. So thank you, team, for Badger Machine Works. We got Losi, Spectrum, and Dynamite. They're on board this year. Their products will be out during the Hobby Expo. So we'll have our mini bees out for the Hobby Expo again. J&S Hobbies, it is their day, okay? So J&S Hobbies, we got a little fun going on for them. Let's see, I got a note on that somewhere. So this race day is sponsored. They're our title sponsor. Listen up now. J&S Hobbies, okay? They've somewhere in your RC past, current, have helped you with your program, okay? So what we can do to pay them back is we can support them. They're our local hobby shop. And we can also help them with social media. So today, DieHard is going to have a little fun with a social media challenger, okay? We're going to pick the winner, but what we want you to do, whoever goes on and tags J&S Hobbies RC Plus, that's how you'll find them on the Facebooks. It's J&S Hobbies RC Plus, and tag DieHard in a post. You're going to be able to walk through their door and pick up a set of race tires for your buggy or your stadium truck, okay? So that is going to be, we'll announce the winner tomorrow, but we need to see a post, and we will decide on who gets the most creative with that post and gets the most shares and such, and likes, and then we'll call John and say who it is that's coming through the door to pick up those tires. And the reason we're doing that is because when you walk through that door, that puts you in front of that family, and you can thank them for what they do for our programs, okay? Let's have our national anthem. Brandon, that was bad timing, wasn't it, buddy? Sorry. One thing I want to bring up is J.R. Clark and Michelle, thank you for making the trip over and being with us this winter. You guys are awesome. And continue to support those guys. But there's something that's going on that they've been working on with the Davis family. Okay, so
It's rounded.
Scott and Kendall are kind of partnering with two programs, two companies. It's Extreme RC Hobbies. I believe the name is going to be Extreme RC Hobbies Northwest, something like that. And then also J&S, and he'll be getting his parts and supporting those hobby stores, and then bringing those parts out to the park all summer long. So Scott Davis and Kendall, here they are right here. Kendall is going to have all kinds of manuals, and she's going to go to work on learning what these parts even are. This girl right here had to start, and now she talks all kinds of RC parts to me. So she'll get it. She'll get it. So they're going to be out. They're going to get a trailer set up with parts supply. So it'll be good to have you guys out. I think you're going to start that coming up here when? So Boys and Girls Club, the next race, they're going to be starting at. And then there'll be also a vendor at the Hobby Expo. So they just want to be part and give back to this community by supporting the community, and welcome to the family, and we wish you guys the best. Yeah. You got anything you want to talk about on that?
So we're also going to start with helping the TLR guys too. So any advice on what we need to stock for that, especially in the aftermarket world, we want to bring that on board too. So that's it.
So basically what he's telling you is he's going to need some help to get his SKUs figured out, okay? So he's good on the associated stuff, but he's not a TLR guy. So he's going to need help from our TLR guys, and then, he's just going to stock what we use. He's not going to have all the stuff, right? So he's going to try to keep it simple and stock what we use trackside. Next thing you know, he'll have 2 trailers, believe me, it'll happen. So we got 3 to run this program, so. Also, I want to thank Clinic RC, Exotech, Vision Racing, Will Speed, Lunsford, Sundapow, Toyota Lift, Anthony's Contracting, and Extreme RC Hobbies. And also, Narrative Coffee has got us caffeinated today in a big way. Thank you very much, Richard. So this is Richard down here. He owns Narrative Coffee. Check out their Everett and Bellingham location. Let's see. So again, this is a family-friendly program, you guys. So please, zero drama in this atmosphere. If you have something that you need to talk about that's got you a little agitated, best way to do that is to take a deep breath and then come talk to me about it, and then we'll work it out in an adult manner, okay? So let's just make sure we keep that in mind. Our corner marshaling is required. If you are injured, if you are in any way you can't fulfill your duties, your duty is to find somebody that can, okay? So please do that and work with Brandon all day long. We have 170 entries, and Brandon's plan, I'm sure he is a goal maker and he wants to get you out here even sooner than we did last time, but last race was perfect. So Rugrats came in, built this track by 7 o'clock, 7:15. We were running laps on it. So nice job, team. Nice job. We're missing MD Designs. He's just taking a little break, trying to get his life flowing. So you guys, that with Matthew, just know that we're in communication with him, and he'll be back. He just needs a little break, and if he's got your bodies, you'll eventually hear from him. He's not going to just forget about you, so just have a little patience, okay? All right, Brenda's turn.
So first off, I just want to thank the DieHard ladies. Can you guys, let's give them a hand for all this food. We did dinner last night, and there was enough food to feed everybody. And then there's so much food over there, and we had so much last night that there's chili. We've got a couple crock pots of chili and stuff for lunch today. So, I mean, thank you guys. I couldn't do this without my ladies. They mean so much to me. And we want to thank Brandon Dyke so much for all that you do for us, Brandon. We appreciate you. Every race he's here on the mic. He works so hard and gives so much back to this community, and we couldn't do it without him. Also, Jackson Brett for running RCU. And then I want to call out the DieHard Girls program. We love our girls. We want to get more girls involved in the sport. You'll see all the girls wearing the same sweatshirt, except for Amy, because she forgot her sweatshirt. They'll be wearing the sweatshirt. And today there's a special challenge. Toyota Lift Northwest is doing a special challenge just for the girls. So for the top consistency in the girls, $50 if you have top consistency. So girls, really focus on getting your consistency as good as possible.
You hear that, Marcus?
And then top finisher for all the girls also today gets $50 from Toyota Lift Northwest. So there's $100 on the line for these girls today. So I want to see consistency and winning. Get on the podium, girls, okay? You can do it.
All right, I know we're going on, but I got one more thing we're going to talk about. Okay, listen up. This is an important one. Listen up. You guys, we got a rhythm section up here that's going to swallow some people, and some people are going to get it down. But if you don't call it out when you crash on it, you're going to put your own car in jeopardy, and also your competitor's car can get broken. So you have to get in the habit of yelling and find your voice. Don't be so timid. Yell it. Just say front rhythm or rhythm. Simple, okay? Call out your crashes. The two biggest parts right now is the high-speed straightaway and this front rhythm. This is keeping everybody as safe as we can. And when you hear somebody call that, it's the driver's job to check up. And what I mean by checking up, and it's hard, I know. If you're going for the triple and you hear a call out, you have to pull out to a double or roll it as a single. That's our job. And that keeps people from getting hurt, okay? Last thing. The other main guys, I'm sick of them getting all the, attention around here, okay? These guys are always on the podium sucking up all the attention. You know who you are, all right? So here we're going to do something a little more fun. All right, all of us back markers. You guys want a chance to get some pictures taken? Huh? I think it's our turn, right? All right, so we're going to have some bump pictures taken today. So you lower main fellers and fellettes, if you make a bump from any of the lower mains, the two people that bump on up, it's our alphabet soup contest, okay? I don't know if some of you young people don't even know what that stuff was, but I grew up on alphabet soup. That's how I learned it, my alphabet. All right, so the winner of that, the bumps, are going to go to the podiums, and they're going to get a picture and get on our social media for today. So you got to go see Brenda, and you're going to walk up all proud and loud, and you're going to say, I bumped, and you're going to get a picture. Take my picture, all right? So that's how we're going to play that. And then also, I want my TQs, yes, the TQ fast guys, throughout the day will go see Brenda, and you'll get your TQ picture during the day. All right, so there you go. You guys understand all that? You say there's a chance to get on. Yes, there's a chance. You can get a picture taken. So good luck with that.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, a couple of race-related business items here. We have this table here right next to the driver's stand. So when you come off the driver's stand after you're done racing, put your cars down here, get right back out there to marshal. We have 8 marshal positions on the track. All right, 8. I don't care if there are more than 8 drivers in a heat. I want you all to go out there because I will dismiss anybody if I don't need anybody, right? So don't just assume that somebody else has it. With that being said, we got a couple of spots that are a little bit tricky. So there's a marshal spot on the back side of the wall ride. So you can't see that cone, but I'm always going to need somebody there every day. That's bucket number 2. So if I'm calling for bucket number 2, cone number 2, that's what I'm talking about. We have the front rhythm section, as Brett said. Make sure you call it out, check up through there. Don't break your car. Don't break any of my marshals, okay? We have the tabletop on the side right there, and then we got the straightaway. The center section here is going to be called the hip jump, all right? So we have the hip jump, tabletop, rhythm section, wall ride are the main features on this jump. So if you hear those being called out, that's what we're looking for. With that being said, I've got a couple of classes that have heavy heats just because the math doesn't work to split them up. So if you're bothered by those heavy heats, I'm sorry. There's not much I can do about it. The track is running a little bit longer lap times. We should have plenty of time for those drivers to work out where they're at on the track with each other. So this is our 3-minute call. Race number 1, novice, 3 minutes. Race number 1, novice, 3 minutes.
All right, I have one car that I've granted access to the track. It's a brand new car that's never been run. They're going to take 5 laps with it. And this is a new driver. Bryant Carlson, if you haven't met him, he's never been here before.
so race 1 and race 2 should be making their way to the track. Race 1 and race 2. My novice, race 2 is going to be marshaling for race number 1. So race number 1 to the driver's stand. Race number 2 to the track to marshal.
All right, let's go racing. We got Scott, Nick, Trenton, Brendan, Skylar, Ron, and Natalie. Are we all up there? All right, take your warm-up lap.
Brendan Bullock. Natalie Moore.
Don't break them in warm-up, drivers. Nice and
Skylar
easy now.
Weisskind.
Nice and easy.
Ron Simpson.
One lap, and then I want you to park them by the J&S banner.
Nick Happold.
All right, no more laps. No more laps. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. All right, so let's everybody park them by the straightaway. I need Scott Mass to cross. Scott. Toby, can you grab white tape and go give me a stripe by the loop? It's the... Scott, is that you that crossed just now? Give me one more, Scott. I want to make sure it's you.
Scott Moss.
All right, Nick. So what Toby's doing is putting down a piece of white tape showing everybody where our loop is. Trenton.
Trenton Moriarty.
And then Brendan. And Skylar. And Ron. And Natalie. Okay, that's your order as well. It's Scott, Nick, Trenton, Brendan, Skylar, Ron, and Natalie. Only going to go when you hear your name. Not everybody goes at the tone, okay? Let's see, corners. One thing you need to remember is to stand by the corner of your cone because the cone has been placed in a way that hopefully we're blocking less. Okay? So stand by your cone. Do I have, yep, we're good there. All right, so corners ready. Scott, you're going to go on the tone. The rest of you, I'll call your name. Nick. Trenton. Brendan. Skylar. Ron. And Natalie. I need one of the Rugrats up here, please. Aaron or Tyler or Ashen. Aaron, Tyler, or Ashen. Aaron, Tyler, or Ashen, or Tom. Yell at them for me, Tom.
I don't see a way that we can pop. On the honor system.
All right, so Trenton, you're out front. Brendan is in the 2. Nick and Natalie, 3 and 4. Your pace, 10-402, 10-418, 9-408. That is your pace right now for the top 3. 2 minutes to go in this first qualifier, our novice. So it looks like we got about 16, 15 novice today. Great, that's awesome. .130 to go. Trenton, Brendan, Natalie, nice little battle here for 2 and 3 on the clock. 1 second separates Natalie Orr and Brendan Bullock. Watch the front rhythm. I didn't hear anybody call that crash out. Remember, get in the habit when you crash on the straightaway or the rhythm to say it out loud. I want to hear it loud. Even the corner marshals yell it. Don't be shy when you're watching this front
1
rhythm.
minute left.
If there's a crash, yell it. That's it. I heard it. Trenton, brand new racer at DieHard, first laps, leading the way. I believe they drug another one out from the Monroe Speedway to join us here. So Trenton out front on 11-4-17. Brendan on a 10-4-12. What kind of car is he driving? The 6-3. Skyler now down to the 4. Nick moving to the 3. 10 seconds to go on the master clock, racers. On deck, race 2 of our novice. Probably most of you guys are out here cornering. I didn't hear a call out on that crash on the rhythm. Keep going until you hear your name. Don't stop until you hear your name.
Nick Hapold done. Skylar Weiskind done. Brendan Bullock done. Trenton Moriarty done. Scott Moss done.
Watch the wall ride. Keep going until you hear your name. Natalie and Ron are still live.
Natalie Orr done.
Ron Simpson still live.
Ron
There he
Simpson
is.
done.
Good job, Ron. That's
All
a
drivers
race.
are finished.
Thank you, corners. Finished with Trenton leading his very first race at DieHard. Brendan in the 2, Nick 3, Skylar, Natalie, Scott, and Ron.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 2. Novice by Team Associated. Heat 2 of 2.
All right, Rio, Chad, Adam, Lorena, Mark, Amy, and Zane.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Chad Wheeler, Amy Felt, Rio Mulver, Adam Klett, Lorena Lammers, Zane McKnight, Mark Jenkins. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
1 lap and then park them on the straightaway. $21.5 on
15
deck.
seconds to the start
Race
of the
3
race.
on deck. I want people to be at the bottom of the driver's stand waiting when you are up next. That helps the flow of
Less
the
than
day.
5.
No new laps. No new laps. Park them on the straightaway. There's green car. Go backwards. Go ahead. I'll allow the backwards movement. All right. Everybody is checked. All right. Let's see. Do I have any loners out there? No? Okay. All right. So, Rio, you're going to go on the tone, followed by Chad, Adam, Lorena, Mark, Amy, and Zane. The cars that are pointing at the wall, that's not really a way to get started there. Let's get yourselves lined up better. Okay. Thanks for your help out there. Rio, you're going on the tone in less than 5. Chad. Adam. Lorena. Mark. Amy. And Zane.
Real quick, drivers. Mini B are my marshals for race number 3. Mini B are my marshals for race number 3. Again, that's race number 20. Pro Mini B. You guys are marshaling next. Get ready.
Leading early is Lorena. Drive like a girl. Mark Jenkins in now to the top spot. Lorena down to the 2. Adam in the 3. Rio 4. Zane, Chad, and Amy. Lorena back to the top, 10-4-16. Rio into 2. Mark into 3. Chad Wheeler 4. Your pace, 10-4-16. Right now, chasing an 11-4-16 held by Trenton Moriarty. Rio Mulver into 2 on a 10-4-23. 1.8 off the back of Lorena. Chad in that 3 with a 1:40 to go. Take it slow. Your coach is telling you. Your mechanic's saying it's a may pop. It may pop at any given time. Oh, it's just gone. So she's done popped. So we got 1:12 to go. Will Amy Felt finish this race with 3 shocks remaining on a car?
One minute left.
All right, Rio and Lorena in a tight battle on the clock, 2.5 seconds. Now Mark Jenkins finding himself in the middle of this battle. Yep, I'm going to use some words that don't make sense to you guys. It's just what I do. 30 seconds remain. Is everybody warmer today? I found a way to get more heat in here. That chili last night really helped. 20 seconds to go. It's Rio, Lorena, Mark. I heard that clock expire. Keep going till you hear your name.
Rio Mulver done. Chad Wheeler done. Adam Klett done. Mark Jenkins done. Lorena Lammers done. Zane McKnight done.
Waiting on Amy. Did she get it? Is she gonna finish?
Amy
You
Klett
did
done.
it, Amy. Nice
All drivers are
job.
finished.
All right, Rio won that one with a 10-4-06. Lorena, nice job. Lorena Lammers comes in 2 in the 2 spot. 10-4-14. Zane McKnight into 3. Followed by Mark, Chad, Adam, and Amy.
The race is completed.
All right, guys. Race number 3 should be hitting the track. I need my mini bees out here to Marshall.
Up next, race
I'm
number
looking
3.
for a couple more.
21.52 WD
Thank you,
Buggy by Night
Scott.
of Coffee. Heat 1 of 3. Patrick Brooks.
So this is race number 3, heat number 1 of 21.5 Buggy. Track is closed, drivers. Track is closed. We are leaving the track closed all day long until I have Marshall support. I need Marshall to 1-3-8-4. 1-3-8-4. Thank you, Jay. Awesome. Got one more coming out there. I need one more Marshall to go. One more Marshall to
Start of
go.
the race.
You're running Mini B, right? You're running Mini B? You're signed up for Mini B, right? You're also signed up for Mini B, Brennan.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
You're on my registration list. Okay. All right. Give me one more Marshall to 3 and we can get going here. One more Marshall to 3. Drivers, go ahead and warm them up.
"30 seconds to the start of the race. Ryan Klett.
Awesome. Thank you guys for the Marshall support. I was a little bit late on getting that put out there. Appreciate you guys making my job a little bit easier.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
It's good to see the Stephensons back. Haven't seen you guys in a little while. Glad to see you.
Nathan Stephenson, less than 5.
All right, I need to check on Tyler
Brody
Davis.
Zalakos.
Drivers, shut him down, track is closed, park him on the back straightaway. Tyler Davis to check, Tyler Davis.
Tyler Davis.
All right, I got checks on everybody to the back straightaway. Dalen Brown is going to lead us around, followed by Patrick Brooks, Tyler Davis, Mike Hood, Rowan Klett, Brody Zorkos, Ed Gunnarsson, and Nathan Stephenson. All right, we'll get our marshals 2 positions over here. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Dalen Brown on the tone in less than 5. Patrick Brooks, Tyler Davis, Mike Hood, Rowan Klett, Brody Zorkos, Ed Gunnarsson, and Nathan Stephenson. Caution, wall ride. Clear. All right, we are off and underway. This is race number 3 of 20 for round number 1. Race number 4 should be on deck. You guys should be ready to go at the base of the stairs. Rhythm side, thank you, Sean. So race number 3, our 21.5 class, is sponsored by Narrative Coffee. Narrative Coffee located in downtown Everett. Richard Orr, if you see him running around, Richard Orr, one of the owners of Narrative Coffee, give him a nice thank you. You know, they've done a lot to keep me going throughout the day, every single race day. I've actually been going to Narrative Coffee for the last several years before they even became a part of this program. So they got good stuff, not just the brews that they bring to us. So Mike Hood out front right now, 13 laps in a 4:18, trying to set that early TQ. Nathan Stephenson, Brody, Zorkos, and Rowan Klett having a battle now for that number 2 spot with a 12.415, followed by an 11.402, 11.410. Those drivers separated by only about 2.5 seconds apiece. Dalen Brown is in that 5 spot with Tyler, Patrick, and Ed rounding out the field. 2 down and 2 to go, drivers. Caution to wall ride clear. So Mike Hood is your leader, working his way to the roller up to the wall ride right now. That bright yellow car, a Team Associated ride, Badger Machine Works entry, working his way to the right side tabletop right now. Down underneath the Tekin banner, down the straightaway, one more time he goes, coming across the line. Mike Hood gets by with a 19.173. That is a new hot lap on the track for our leader. Caution at the wall ride switchbacks, clear. One out of the park. So Brody Zorkos has decided he wanted to take his turn at that number 2 spot. Showing now about a 4-second lead over Nathan Stephenson in the 3. Dalen Brown having a great run here, moving her way up to 4, followed by Tyler, Rowan, Patrick, and Ed. So again, race number 4, heat number 2 of 21.5 buggy. You guys should be staged at the base of the stairs, ready to rock and roll. Drivers from this race, make sure that when you're done, you park your cars and get right back out there to marshal. 30 seconds to go, drivers, 30 seconds remaining. Mike Hood upside down after the right side roller, had about a 10-second advantage. We'll see how it shakes out of the line. Oh, caution, straightaway clear. Brody on a long lap as well, going to fall back to that number 3 spot, so Mike Hood retains the lead with 8 seconds to go. Brody Zorkos in 2, 7.2 seconds back. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Brody Zorkos, Nathan Stephenson. Caution after the wall ride, clear. And drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Dalen Brown done.
One out of the
done.
park.
Nathan Stephenson done. Patrick Brooks done. Tyler Davis done. Mike Hood done. Brody
All right,
Zalakis
one more to
done.
finish. Ed Gunnarsson to finish. And that is the
Ed
race
Gunnarsson
drivers.
done.
Mike Hood setting the
All
early
drivers have
PQ,
finished.
12.417 with a 6. Brody Zorkos, 12.417 with a 9. Followed by Nathan, Dalen, Tyler, Rowan, Patrick, and Ed.
The race is
Drivers
completed.
for that race, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall. Drivers for race number 4, track is still closed. Set them on the track, but track is still closed until we get Marshall support.
Up next, race number 4. 21.52 WD Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 2 of 3.
All right, guys, a quick traffic pattern update here. So we've got the area to the left side, to the wall side of the RD booth. That is cleared out as a pathway for exiting. Try not to walk in front of the RD booth. We got a lot of cables and stuff right here. We got to jump right there on the track.
1 minute
So
to the
try
start of
and
the
avoid
race.
that if you could. Again, let's hit the last couple of marshals out there. I need marshals to 2 and 7, I believe. Ed, when you get to that cone, can you twist it to where the label's facing me?
45
Awesome, thank
seconds
you,
to the
sir.
start of the race.
All right, driver's track is hot, track is yours.
Scott Dyke.
Rhythm
30
side,
seconds to the
mostly.
start of the race.
Yeah.
Anya Dyke. Maddie Fields.
Oh.
Eric Gilpin. Chance Brazier.
Yeah, well, the
Chris
hard part is
Baker.
we need, yeah,
James
actually,
Brown.
if you move to this side of the wall, Aaron, I think that'll work. Because we've got a marshal on 7 that
15
can kind
seconds
of
to the
capture
start
that.
of the race.
No one's crashing right there, so. Okay. All right, shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. I got checks on everybody but Mr. Sproul. Kenneth,
Matt
can I get you across
Peterson.
the line, please? Everybody to that back straight away. Let's go. Eric Gilpin going to lead us around. Scott Dyke will roll off 2. Chris Painter 3. Matty Fields 4. Followed by James Brown, Chance Brazier, Anya Dyke, Matt Peterson, and Kenneth Sproul. We got a transponder on, Kenny? Is it just being a little finicky?
That's what I thought.
No, the ground pin is jacked. See if I can fix it right quick.
There you go. Soft flash.
Kenneth, you want to rewire your connection on your transponder? I just pushed the pin in. Hopefully it sticks. Throw some shoe glue on it or something. All right, we'll get a check on Kenneth. Get to the back of the line. We'll get going.
Kenneth
Eric
Sproul.
Gilpin going to lead us around in. Yeah. All right. Get Kenneth turned around there. All right. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Eric on the tone. Less than 5. For Scott, Chris Painter, Matty Fields, James Brown, Chance Brazier, Anya, Matt Peterson, and Kenny Sproul. So Mike Brown set the early pace to beat it at 12 and a 4:17. Right now we have 2 drivers going faster than that time. James Brown on a 12.403, Scott Dyke a 12.411. James Brown, the white, orange with yellow wheels, is your leader, working his way to the right side of the track, working up to that tabletop right now. Matty Fields, caution straightaway, go Anya, go. Do not stop on the straightaway, guys. So Matty Fields going to take over that top spot. Chance Brazier now into that number 2 spot. James Brown in the 3, still in the conversation. Only a couple seconds back. Caution, end of the straightaway. .2:15 into this one, a minute and 40 seconds now left to go. Matty Fields taking over that top spot. 12 laps in the 4:11 is her pace. That would be good enough for TQ right now with one more heat to go. Chris Painter in the 2 spot, also on TQ pace at 12:4:12. James Brown back on that TQ pace, 12:4:16. So James making a nice recovery after colliding with Anya getting onto the straightaway. Not really anybody's fault right there, just trying to 2 incompatible lines. Caution rhythm, clear. So Matty Fields working her way up to that wall ride right now, the teal and pink.
1 minute left.
Teal and pink team associated ride. James Brown with that TLR car in that number 2 spot. Puts himself on the wrong side of the pipe right there. Gets back going. James Brown closing in quickly here. 12 and a 4:11 now. 1.4 seconds back. Chris Painter, though, looking to take his turn at the top of the spot, the top of the chart. So Chris Painter at 12:4:09 with a 2. James Brown 4:09 with a 5. 4:11 with a 3 for Matty. So your top 3 racing together. 1.6 second separation with 3 minutes and 30 seconds into this one. So Chance Brazier is rolling in the 4th spot, followed by Eric, Matt, Scott, Kenneth, and Anya. That's your full field rundown now with 20 seconds left to go. Caution, one out of the park. Clear. I believe that was our leader. That looked like Chris taking an out-of-bounds excursion there. Chris's car looking really good off of that tabletop. A nice rotation out of the back end of that ride. Drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done. Race number 5, heat number 3 of 21.5. You guys should be queued up at the base of the stairs, ready to rock and roll.
Scott Dyke done. Matt Peterson done. Chris Painter done. James Brown done. Anya Dyke done. Matty Fields done. Chance Brazier done.
All right, Kenny Sproul to finish. One more to finish. All right, all stop, all done. All stop, all done. James Brown setting the early TQ, 12 and a 4:08.
The race
Chris
is
Painter comes
completed.
home 2, followed by Chance, Matty, Matt, Eric, Scott, Kenny, and Anya. Race 5
Race
to the
number
track.
5.
Race 4, put your cars down, get right back up there to
21.52
Marshall.
Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 3 of 3.
Again, try not to walk in front of the driver's stand. That's really not a very safe space to be walking. Or excuse me, not the driver's stand, the RD booth.
So we put 6 on the other side. We got busy over there.
Yeah, that's why I moved it there this morning.
So, you gotta be.
Scott Davis to the track. Scott Davis to the track.
Be on the cone now. If you're this way, you block that to the right side of the screen.
Yeah, gotcha. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, let's get my marshals back out there. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So Matty, right there on 6, just make sure you stay like right at the cone. If you wander a little bit, it winds up blocking the view. Not you, that's just that spot in general. All right, give me my marshal back
30
to 8.
seconds
I
to
need
the
a
start
marshal
of
back
the
to
race.
8. Drivers, track is hot, track is yours, warm them up.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Matt Jacobs. Anthony Lammers. Lucas Nelson. Kyle Johnson. Jackson less than 5. Richard Orr. Toby Jenkins. Scott Davis.
guys. Shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. Paul, if you get it together, drop in when you can. Just, if you get it together, just drop in. All right, drivers, Toby Jenkins going to lead us around, followed by Anthony, Kyle, Richard, Jackson, Scott, Lucas, and Matt. Paulie, if you can get it together. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Toby on the ton in less than 5. Anthony, Kyle, Richard, Jackson, Scott, Lucas, and Matt. Again, this is race number 5 of 20, heat number 3 of our 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy class, presented by Narrative Coffee. While these guys get themselves sorted out, I want to take a moment and thank our sponsors. You see their posters up on the wall. We got Team Associated, Reedy Power. We got Toyota Lift Northwest, Anthony's Contracting, ProTech RC, JNS RC Hobbies, A Main Hobbies, Garage Door Guys. We got Badger Machine Works, Team Tiki, Narrative Coffee, Will Speed, Sun Pedal USA. I know we got Macklin Racing, we got J Concepts as well. Several sponsors keeping this program alive. We've got Team Brood Racing as well. Those guys doing big things for our outdoor program this year. Again, if you guys see Eddie Goodrich, make sure to give him a hearty pat on the back and a thank you for keeping us going. Minute and 10 seconds into this one, Kyle Johnson is out front, 13 out of 404. That is TQ pace. Top 5 drivers right now on TQ pace. It's going to be Kyle, Richard, Anthony, Toby, and Lucas. So Kyle Johnson with the Hillbilly wheel setup, gray, orange, and yellow, working his way to the right side tabletop right now. Under the Tekin banner, down the straightaway he goes. That is our leader, Richard Orr, Mr. Narrative Coffee, in that number 2 spot. The 3 car is going to be Toby Jenkins. 4 is going to be Anthony Lammers, followed by Lucas, Scott, Jackson, and Matt. So Kyle Johnson working his way to the wall ride right now, working into a little bit of traffic as he comes through that front rhythm section. I believe that's Anthony right in front of him. Richard Orr still solidly in the 2. Jackson making some gains here. 220 into this one, 140 left to go. Toby Jenkins, I believe he's got his HB car out in this class, working his way around that right side tabletop. Down the straightaway he goes one more time. Toby coming across the line out of 18.2, backs it with an 18.3, slides up into that number 2 spot. Richard Orr, though, taking over the top spot. So it's going to be Richard, Toby, Kyle now with a minute 15 to go. So Richard Orr, white, blue, and orange, white wheels through the front rhythm section. Battling it out with Kyle. Those guys are together on the clock. Not going to call them for track position. You guys work together.
1 minute left.
1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Scott Davis rolling in that number 4 spot, having a quiet run here. Only a few seconds out of that top 3, looking good. Looking for a 4 overall for Q1 right now. Lucas Nelson, a solid run here for him as well in that number 5 spot. $30 seconds to go, drivers. 30 seconds to go. Toby Jenkins now taking his turn at the lead. 13.404. Richard Orr to the 2 spot. 13.405. Toby now at 13.403. Gap 1.4 seconds. 7 seconds to go as Richard crosses the line. Up next, race number 1 of Masters 40 Plus, presented by Toyota Lift Northwest. Heat number 1 of Masters. You guys are up next. That's race number 6, heat number 1 of Masters. You guys should be queued up, ready to go. All right, drivers, that is time on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done. Everyone should be done when they cross the line.
Kyle Johnson done. Lucas Nelson done. Matt Jacobs done. Scott Davis done.
And one more to finish. Paulie to finish. And that is the race drivers. All stop, all done, all
drivers are
stop, all done.
finished.
Toby Jenkins,
The race
your
is
team two
completed.
for round 1. 13.403, 13.405 for Richard, 408 for Kyle. Scott Davis at 4:14, followed by Jackson, Lucas, Matt, Polly, and Anthony. And drivers from race number 5, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall.
next,
Looking for race number 6. Masters two-wheel drive buggy, heat number 1.
by Toyota with NW Heat 1 of 3.
Did you get it back together?
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's get my marshals back in position here, looking for a couple more.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
So marshals, I just had somebody come and tell me that they had somebody substitute marshaling. That was amazing. Just so you guys know, if you are back-to-back or a race marshal race or something like that, it is your responsibility, first of all, to
30
arrange for a
seconds to the
marshal. So
start of
thank
the
you for getting
race.
that taken care of. Marshal on 7. Can you turn that cone so I can see the number, please? Thank you. All right, drivers, track is hot, track is yours. Looking for one more on 6.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Polly, can I get you on 7?
Jason
And for the
Florence.
sake of height,
Terry
sight
Stephenson.
lines, can I get
DJ
you to
Fossey.
slide over to 6?
John
Anthony, if
Ladd.
I could get you on this side
Tracy
to help
Talbot.
with the rhythm section.
Dave Kerr.
Polly over to 7.
Sam Moss.
Awesome, thanks guys. Six right there. Yeah, that's just for the sake of sight lines right there. Thank you. All right, I got to check on everybody but Matt. Shut him down, straightaway closed, straightaway closed, straightaway closed. All right, Matt Peterson across the line. Matt Peterson. All right, again, one more to check and we can get going. One more to check. Last call, Matt Peterson, last call. All right, David Kerner going to go on the tunnel, followed by Jameson, BJ, Tracy, Terry, Sam, John, and Matt if you get there. Drivers ready, marshals ready. David Kerner on the tunnel in less than 5. Jameson, BJ, Tracy, Terry, Sam, John, and Matt. Caution, straightaway, go inside, inside. Clear. Good, careful. Oh, that car is broken. Pull that car, pull that car. Busted arm or something. Shock tower. She done. All right, heat number 1 of 40 plus. Terry Stephenson out front, 14.409. Oh, caution rhythm, guys. Terry Stephenson, 13.406, 14.406, 13.404 for Sam Moss in the 2 spot. Jameson in the 3 of 412. It's good to see Terry Stephenson back out here running classic colors. Again, white, kind of the Dayglow and purple on white wheels, working his way to the right side of the track onto the Tekin banner down the straightaway. Again, that's Terry Stephenson, your number 1 car, showing now an 11-second gap over the 2 car of Jameson Florence. So Jameson running the blue and green wheels. I can't tell, is that blue or black? It's got blue and black, I think. Yellow wing, green wheels. That's Jameson in that number 2 spot. BJ Fauzi in the blue and orange in the 3 spot. Halfway done with this one, drivers. Halfway done with this one. Race number 7, heat number 2 of 2-wheel drive Masters 40 plus. You guys should be ready to go. Queued up at the base of the stairs. So Terry is a full lap ahead of the field. So the battle's going to be for 2 and below. Jameson in that number 2 spot. BJ Fozzie only 3 seconds back. 2 seconds back from BJ is going to be John Dunn. So we got good action here. 2, 3, and 4. BJ taking over that 2 spot now from Jameson.
One minute left.
You heard her. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute left to go. Our leader's picked his way through traffic pretty clean so far. Working up to BJ Fozzie right now to the rhythm section. Thank you, guys. Oh! It's a hard part of breaking the rhythm to try and make way for somebody else. Sometimes it just screws the brain up a little bit. I understand that. Happens to me like every single race, like 20 times. So BJ and Jameson still in a battle now for that number 2 spot with 20 seconds to go. BJ's off-track adventure kind of brought Jameson back into contention here. John Dunn in that number 4 spot. So John Dunn is 3 seconds back from Jameson now. All right, drivers, that is time now on the master clock. Keep on going until she says you are done. Race 7, Heat 2 of Masters 2-wheel drive buggy, presented by Toyota Lift Northwest. You guys should be queued up and ready to go.
BJ Fossey done. Jameson Florence done. Terry Stephenson done. Tracy Talbot done.
All right, looking for a finish. I'll stop all done. I'll stop all done. Only 5 minutes or finish that race. Terry Stephenson, BJ Fozzie, Jameson Florence, and Tracy Talbot is your
The
finishing
race
order.
is completed.
All right, race 7, you guys are up next. Again, race 6, all of you guys, put your cars
Up
down,
next,
get right back over there to
race
Marshall.
number 7. Masters 2 WD Open Buggy by Toyota Lift NW Heat 2 of 3. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is hot, track is yours.
Do you want half of a chocolate donut?
Scott Jackson,
One is like
Jay Riggs, Kyle Johnson, Jake Zalakos, Sean O'Reilly. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Cupcake.
J.R. Clark, you are not in this race.
Richard Orr. 15 seconds
Looking
to
for
the
a
start
check
of
on
the race.
Ricky Bozer. Ricky Bozer, straightaway close, drivers, straightaway close. Ricky Bozer to check, Ricky
Less
Bozer to
than
check.
5.
Valiant effort, Richard. No dice, though. All right, so Jay Riggs is going to lead us around. Ricky Bozer will roll off 2. He's checking the transponder right now. Kyle Johnson, 3. Sean O'Reilly, 4. Jake Zorkos, 5. Followed by Tom Bristol, Richard Orr, and Scott Jackson. Ricky, if I could get you across the line there, bud. And that takes care of that. Thank you, sir. Get back to the straightaway. You are rolling off 2.
Ricky
All right,
Bobby
drivers
Bozer.
ready. Marshall's ready. Jay Riggs on the tone in less than 5. Ricky Bozer, Kyle Johnson, Sean O'Reilly, Jake Zorkos, Tom Bristol, Richard Orr, and Scott Jackson. 1 minute into this one, Sean O'Reilly has worked his way to the top, 13 and a 4 flat. Kyle Johnson in the 2 spot, 13.408. Looking for our leader as he comes across the line, running some old school Toyota colors, the white, yellow, and red. Orange wheels on that team associated ride. 13.404 now, slows it down a little bit. Richard Orr through the rhythm section, white, orange, blue on white wheels in the 2 spot. Kyle Johnson, silver with orange and yellow hillbilly wheels in the number 3 spot. Ricky Bozer now up to 2. It's going to be Richard, Ricky, and Sean, now your top 3. Tom Bristol sliding up into that 4 spot. 2 down and 2 to go, drivers. 2 down and 2 to go. Your top 7, all nice and evenly spaced. Roughly 2 seconds separated to everybody. Good clean heat going so far. Minute 45 to go. Big mover on this one. Richard Orr up from 7 to 1. Sean O'Reilly from 4 to 3 now. Ricky Bozer 2 to 2. So Richard Orr starting to open up a little bit of a gap, but right now we've got a good battle for 2, 3, and 4. Sean, Tom, and Ricky. Sean 3.3 seconds back from Richard. They get Ricky now 3 seconds back from Richard. Minute 20 to go, drivers. Minute 20 to go. Again, Sean, Ricky, and Tom changing positions as each one of them crosses the line. Right now, your top 6 drivers going 2 through 7 overall right now, with 1 more heat to go. Again, race number 8, heat number 3 of Masters 2-wheel drive.
1 minute left.
You guys should be queued up at the base of the stairs, ready to go. So inside of 1 minute, Sean, Tom, Kyle, and Scott, you guys all work together, guys. Work together. Caution rhythm. Clear. "30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds to go." So Richard with a little bit of a long lap right here, had a 4.5 second advantage over Ricky. Just put it down, Jackson, just put it down. Probably a sensor wire that came loose or something. All right, less than 5, drivers, less than 5. So Ricky Bozer bounced in every single position throughout the race, has worked his way to 2 and looks to hold on to it.
J. Riggs done. Ricky Bobby
Drivers,
Bozer
time
done.
has expired. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Richard Orr done. Jake Zalikos done. Sean O'Reilly done. Cupcake done. Scott Jackson done.
All stop, all done, all
All
stop, all
drivers are
done.
finished.
Richard Orr takes the win, 13.402, followed by Ricky, Scott, Tom, Sean, Jay, and
The race is completed.
The drivers from that race, park your cars, get right back out of their marshal, looking for race
Up
number 8,
next,
heat number 3
race
of
number
Masters
8.
2-wheel drive open buggy.
Masters 2
Set
WD
by Toyota
Open
Lift
Buggy by
Northwest.
Toyota Lift NW Heat 3 of 3. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, we'll get a
45
last couple
seconds to
marshals
the
in
start of the
position.
race.
Drivers, track is hot, track is
Sean
yours.
Mabel. J.R. Clark. Derek Farmer. Terry Yeo. Uncle. Aaron Brooks. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Mike Majori. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, drivers, track is straightaway is closed, shut them down. All right, this is heat number 3 of two-wheel drive Masters class.
Tom
And the
Wagner.
lineup in this one will be a Masters class in two-wheel drive racing. Sean Maybell, your winner from last week, going to lead us off in that number 1 spot. Derek Farmer 2, Terry O 3, followed by Tom Wagner, Mike Majori, Aaron Brooks, J.R. Clark, and Brett Wilson. Looks like I've got marshals in all my positions here. Tom Bristol, just be aware that that spot needs to kind of be just like right at that spot. You got no tether there. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Sean Maybell on the tone in less than 5. Derek Farmer, Terry O, Tom Wagner, Mike Majori, Aaron Brooks, and J.R. Clark. Oh, and Brett Wilson, sorry. Right? All right, 1 minute into this one, and no surprise, our top 3 are going faster than TQ pace. Derek Farmer, you're green with flames, yellow wheels, Sky in that triple section in that number 1 spot. Brett Wilson in that number 2, white, kind of a peachy orange and teal. Sean Maybell, white, red, yellow on yellow wheels, coming to the rhythm section right now in that number 3 spot. Your top 3 grouped together, only 2 seconds separating your top 3. Top 6 separated by just 5. That's going to be Derek, Brett, Sean, Tom, and Terry, all in close contact. Aaron Brooks, only 1 second back from Terry, followed by JR and Mike Majori. Coming up on 2 minutes into this one, and 2 minutes left to go. Good little group here coming through to the rhythm section. Terry O, Tom Wagner rolling together there. Couple of cars working together in that rhythm section. Thank you for calling it out, guys. We got Brett Wilson. Oh, Brett Wilson went down from that number 2 spot, slides back to 4, maybe 5. Maybell now up to 2, only 0.7 of a second back from Derek Farmer. So Sean Maybell and Derek Farmer, you're 1 and 2 with 1:30 to go, rolling together through that rhythm section, looking solid. Maybell in the lead of those 2 cars on track in the 2 spot on the clock right now. Maybell out of 16.7, Farmer is 17.1, gap now 0.3 of a second. Oh, double turn for Maybell off of the wall ride. Oh no, J.R. Clark snapping an arm right there. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. Let's catch back up with our battle for 1 and 2.
1 minute left.
No, it's making it be 1 and 3. Sean Maybell taking over that number 1 spot. Tom Wagner, 20 thousandths back in the 2. Derek Farmer, another 8 thousandths back in the 3. Your top 3 separated by just 0.165 seconds now with 45 seconds to go. So as they run, it's going to be, oh, and Maybell goes down. Maybell going down in that rhythm section. Only had a 29 thousandths lead over Farmer. Farmer going to take over that top spot now as they come across the line. Oh, not quite. 32 seconds, 32 thousandths of a second the separation. So Sean Maybell out front by 32 thousandths. Brett Wilson now taking over that number 3 spot. Tom Wagner falls back to 5. So Aaron Brooks was rolling 7 just a couple laps ago. Going to be 3 now. So it's Sean in the 2 spot now. Derek Farmer throws down a 16.3 to take over that number 1 spot. Less than 10 drivers, less than 10. It's going to be Derek, Sean, Aaron, your top 3, followed by Brett, Tom, Terry, and Mike rounding out the field as time expires. Driver's time has expired on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done. Race number 9, 4-wheel drive modified buggy. You guys are up next.
Terry Yeo done. Aaron Brooks
Keep
done.
it going
Tom
until she
Wagner done.
calls you done.
Uncle done. Sean Mabel done. Derek Farmer done.
Derek and Mike. Sean Maybell going to sneak that TQ out for round number 1.
All
Derek
drivers
Farmer
are
in 2,
finished.
followed by Aaron, Brett, Terry, Tom, and Mike. All stop, all done, all stop, all
The
done.
race is
Drivers,
concluded.
select your cars, get right back out there to Marshall. Race number 9, four-wheel drive modified buggy by Prove It with Carl Bauer. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 9. 4WD Mod Buggy by Prove It with Carl Bauer. Heat 1 of 1.
Derek, if you're going to marshal on 2 right there, could you put that corner back together, please, behind you by the Protect banner? That corner in the wall separated? Thank you. All right, let's get the last couple of marshals back out there. Thank you, guys.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Somebody's right front arm. Thanks you, Derek. Thank you. All right, last couple
45
marshals to
seconds to the
position.
start of the
Marshal
race.
to 6, please. Marshal to 6. Kevin, can I get you to... Aaron, can I get you on 6, please? Kevin, could you help out with the rhythm?
30 seconds
Awesome,
to the
thank you.
start
All
of the
right, drivers,
race.
track is hot. Track is yours. Tyler Wilbur, I'll spot you 3 laps if you run the entire race in
Ready,
reverse.
Ashon Bristol. Sam Moss. Brandon Fry. Uncle. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Tell. Less than 5.
All right, looking for a check on Keith Hadley. All right, shut him down, shut him down. I got checks on all drivers. All right, Tyler Wilbur going to lead us around. Ashton Bristol roll off 2. Marcus Ramirez 3, followed by Brandon Fry, Keith Hadley, Sam Maz, and Brett Wilson. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Tyler Wilbur on the tone in less than 5. Oh, somebody just twisted the camera over there. Oh, sorry, false start. I got distracted. Someone moved my camera. All right, let's try this again. Tyler Wilbur, sorry. Twist the camera clockwise. Keep going, keep going. Oh, other way, sorry, counterclockwise. I'm not that smart. And stop. That'll do. Oh, the PTZ works fine. It just got knocked so far out it almost fell over. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Tyler Wilbur on the tone in less than 5. Ashton Bristol, Marcus Ramirez, Brandon Fry, Keith Hadley, Sam Maz, and Brett Wilson. Yeah, I can do the fine-tune adjustments. I just don't, like, that's like 1,000 clicks. And somebody was walking over there and bumped it. It's not a big deal. Ashton Bristol opening up with a couple of good laps. Marcus Ramirez, a little bit faster. Keith Hadley, even faster.
I'm gonna go outside and call my friends. Okay.
And quickly 1 minute into this one and 3 minutes to go. Marcus Ramirez at 16.407. So Marcus in the white and orange. Orange and teal going to be Brett Wilson. Ashton Bristol, the solid red in that group. Keith Hadley, the orange, following that group. Minute 25 into this one. Looking for our leader, Marcus Ramirez, through that front rhythm section right now, working his way through a little bit of traffic. So Marcus Marcus gets some breathing room as the rest of that group that he was running with all kind of got caught up in a little bit of an incident after the rhythm section. So Marcus in the 1, 4/10 of a second advantage over Hadley in the 2 spot. Hadley looking solid here in qualifying round number 1. Race number 10, 4-wheel drive 13.5 buggy, heat number 1. You guys are up next. Should be queued up, ready to go at the base of the stairs. Halfway done with this one. Hadley putting the pressure on Marcus. 1.5 seconds the advantage for Marcus Ramirez as he works his way to the rhythm section. Keith Hadley up and down the wall ride. Oh, a little bit of a double tap through the switchback. Not quite right through the rhythm. Ashton goes down as well. Caution rhythm, caution rhythm. Clear. $1:30 to go. Oh, Tyler Wilbur rolling that pipe on the way down off the hip jump. So Ashton and Tyler quietly having a good battle here in 3 and 4. And that's going to be the battle on the track. Less than 1 second. Keith Hadley now 2 seconds back from Marcus. So battle for 2 and 3, or excuse me, 3 and 4 in the middle of the battle for 1 and 2. Ashton Bristol, solid red, or white, yellow, blue is going to be Tyler Wilbur in that number 2 spot, making it number 4 spot. 45 seconds to go, drivers, 45 seconds. Caution rhythm, caution, oh no, and Tyler bounces it all the way out of the park. Was in 2, going to fall back to 4, maybe more. Going to lose 2 spots there. Oh, leader going down in the rhythm section as well. Had a 2.5 seconds advantage over Hadley. We'll see what that does to the order with 30 seconds left to go. Marcus crosses the line at 17.8. Keith Hadley crosses the line at 15.3. Gap now 0.3 of a second. Keith Hadley working his way towards the TQ here as he goes up through that rhythm section, trying to take that last couple of tenths away from Marcus. Marcus coming across the line right. You're going to go 15.8. Keith Hadley answers. 15.2. New leader Keith Hadley with 7 seconds to go. And driver's time has expired on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done. Again, race 10, heat 1 of 13.5 4-wheel. You guys are up next.
Brandon Fry done.
Keith Hadley, Marcus Ramirez, Brent Wilson, Sam Moss to finish.
Uncle done. Never Ready Bunny done. Boss done.
Sam Moss to finish, Sam Moss to finish. One more to go, one more to go.
Sam Moss done. All drivers are finished.
All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Keith Hadley, new hot lap on track, 15 flat last lap.
The race is completed.
Marcus Ramirez 2, followed by Ashton, Tyler, Brett, Sam, and Brandon. Drivers from that race, park your cars, get right back out there to mark. We need one volunteer for this one. One volunteer, please.
4WD 13.5.
Race number 10, you guys are up.
Heat 1 of 2.
Ashton, you know what else is intense? Camping sometimes.
Camping? Oh, really?
1 minute to the start of the race.
When life gives you lemons.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right, let's get my marshals back out there.
45 seconds to
Give
the
me
start of the race.
one volunteer through the rhythm section. Ashton, if I could get you to 6, please. Driver's track is hot. Track is yours. Matt, if you could just stay there in the rhythm section right there. Thank you.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Jameson Florence. Chris Painter. Mike Hood. Sean Harp. John Dunn. Aiden Peterson. David Kerner. Scott Dyke. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Abe Talbot. Less than 5.
All right, driver, shut him down, shut him down, shut him down. I need to check on Jake Zorkos and Kenneth Sproul. Bring him to the straightaway, please. Bring him to the straightaway. Again, I need Jake Zorkos. Is that Jake? Is that Jake right there? Copy that, thank you.
Jake Zalakos.
Kenneth Sproul, please. Kenneth Sproul across the line.
Kenneth Sproul.
All right, I got everybody here. Scott Dyke lead us around, followed by Mike Hood, John Dunn, Chris Painter, David Kerner, Sean Harp, Abe Talbot, Jamison Florence, Jake Zorkos, Kenneth Sproul, and Aiden Peterson. Drivers ready, marshals ready on, Scott Dyke on the tone in less than 5. Mike Hood, John Dunn, Chris Painter, David Kerner, Sean Harp, Abe Talbot, Jamison Florence, Jake Zorkos, Kenneth Sproul, and Aiden Peterson. Guys, take it easy. A double, single line is always an option through that rhythm section. Minute 15 into this one, John Dunn is our leader. Drivers, be patient. If you get stuck underneath a car, just stay put. The marshal will get to you faster. So John Dunn was the leader. Mike Hood looking to take over that top spot now. So Mike Hood now your leader. 12 and a 4:06 is his pace. John Dunn 4:15. In that number 2 spot, Jake Zorkos to the 3. Jake Zorkos up to 2 with the borrowed car. Caution rhythm, caution rhythm. Into this one, 1:30 left to go. Jake Zorkos, 4 seconds back in the number 2 spot. I believe he's running a borrowed car. I think that's Eric's car that he's running. Doing a good job with it here in 13.5 four-wheel drive. Sean Harp solidly running in that number 3 spot, followed by Aiden, Scott, Jamison, and Jake Zorkos. Oh, Jake Zorkos falling back now to that number 7 spot. John Dunn now up to 2. Mike Hood in that number 1 spot, 12 and a 4:05, 4:07 for John Dunn. Sean Harp and Aiden Peterson having a great battle for 3 and 4 with 1 minute to go. Oh, caution rhythm, caution rhythm.
1 minute left.
Leader getting popped right there, getting up into that rhythm section, not on purpose, just incompatible lines. So guys, there's this thing called the vortex of danger, where you have two different arcs going into a corner. If you're in that spot and you were the car that's behind going into the corner, back out. That position is not yours. 30 seconds, drivers, 30 seconds. Oh, caution in the switchbacks, clear. So John Dunn has taken that lead back over Sean Harp into the number 2 spot. Hoping some good comes for Sean today in the wheeler class. He's not having the greatest of day with his 2-wheel drive car. Kind of broke it irreparably for now. So Sean Harp doing good things here in 13.5 wheeler. Driver's time has expired on the master clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
David Kerner done.
Again, race number 11, heat number 2 of 13.5 four-wheel, presented by the Dyke family. You guys
Scott
are
Dyke
up.
done. Jake Zalakos done. Chris Painter done. Sean Harp done. Abe Talbot done. Mike Hood done. Aiden Peterson done.
All right, Jameson to
Jason
finish.
Forrest
I'll
done.
stop all done. I'll stop
All
all
drivers
done.
are
John
finished.
Dunn, your early TQ,
The race is
12 and a
completed.
410. 411 for Aiden. 412 for Sean. 415 for Scott Dyke. 423 for Mike Hood, followed by Jake, Chris, Abe, Jameson, David, and Kenneth. Race number 11, you guys
Up
are up.
next,
Race number 11.
Race number 11. 4WD 13.5 Buddy
All right, we are
Dutch
halfway
Bentley.
through round one in
P2
an
of 2.
hour and 5 minutes.
Bradley Sproul.
That was 10 races in an hour and 5 minutes. Great job, guys. Great job.
Sean Nelson. Patrick Zoost. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Matty Fields. Mike Majori. Lucas Nelson.
All right, drivers,
Scott
just
Jackson.
a friendly reminder,
1
track is
minute to
closed
start.
all day long until every one of my
Terry
marshal
Hill.
spots are filled.
Josh Gates. Brandon Fry.
Again, track is closed all day long. I need marshals 2, 8, 3, and 1. 8, 3, and 1.
45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, go ahead, warm them up.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Oh. Better if I turn it on. There we go. All right, shut them down, shut them down. Straightaway is closed. Patrick Zeus is going to roll off in that number 1 spot. Bradley Sproul will roll off 2. Terry Yo 3. Mike Majori 4. Followed by Sean Nelson, Scott Jackson, Lucas Nelson, Josh Gates, Ricky Bozer, Matty Fields, and Brandon Fry. Aww. And drivers ready. Marshals ready. Patrick Zeus on the tone in less than 5. Bradley Sproul, Terry Yo, Mike Majori, Sean Nelson, Scott Jackson, Lucas Nelson, Josh Gates, Matty Fields, Brandon Fry. And we are off and underway. This is race number 11 of 20 for round number 1. Oh, that was a little bit dicey. Again, drivers, if you are behind at the braking zone for a corner, it is your responsibility to make that pass clean. Mid-corner cuts never work out for you. A very low probability move, a very high risk for a bad outcome. Don't do it. It's bad. However, Patrick Zeus just demonstrated to us that over the top is absolutely okay. So, over the top, no late dives. All right, 1 minute into this one, just under 3 to go. Bradley Sproul is our early leader. As we've got a little bit of a cluster with our leader in it, working their way down the straightaway. Mike Majori in that group as well. Mike, you're in that lead pack. Just carry on. So Sean Nelson, Mike Majori, Patrick Zeus, you're 1, 2, 3 right now. Terry O, Bradley Sproul, and Brandon Fry, you're 4, 5, 6. Scott Jackson in that group also. Followed by Lucas, Josh, and Matty. Minute 30 into this one, 2:30 left to go. So Mike Majori has found his way into that lead spot. That Team Serpent ride through that rhythm section. Caution rhythm, right there, yep. So Mike Majori is your leader right now with Patrick Zeus, Sean Nelson, and Terry O all in tow. As we are halfway through this race, drivers, halfway home. So Bradley Sproul is working his way back up the order, fell all the way back down to 9 just a minute ago, back up to 6 now and working hard. Race number 12, first half of Stadium Truck. Hey, orange and blue, stop. Orange and blue, go. Minute 15 to go. Minute 15 to go, drivers. After this race, I need, just pull that off for this race. After this race, I need that stripe put back on, track crew. Caution rhythm, caution rhythm, caution rhythm. Oh, leader goes down in the rhythm section. So Mike Majori gonna give up a little bit of time to Patrick here. 45 seconds to go. And it's gonna be Patrick out front, Terry Yo to the 2, Mike Majori slides back to 3. Only 2.3 out of the lead though. Terry Yo 2.2 back from Patrick. So Patrick went and did a little bit of R&D work down south, I believe, last weekend. Looking good here today. $20 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go. A great battle here in the middle of the pack, or I should say the top. Terry, Mike, Bradley, and Sean all in it. Less than 5, drivers, less than 5.
Bradley Sproul done. Sean Nelson done. Josh Gates done.
Oh, Sean Nelson
Patrick
and Bradley
done.
Sproul finishing
Lucas
just a couple
Nelson
of
done.
tenths of a second
Terry Yo
apart
done.
from each other.
Scott Jackson
Mike
done.
Majori, Matty Fields
Brandon Fry
finished.
done. Mike
One more to
Majori
finish,
done.
one more to finish. Matty Fields still hot, still alive.
Matty
And
Fields
that
done.
is a race, drivers. All stop, all
drivers are
done.
finished.
Terry Yo, your round 1 TQ, 14 in a 4:13, Team Canada, taking that top spot. Patrick is used in the 2, followed by Mike Majori, Sean Nelson, Bradley Sproul, Brandon Fry, Scott Jackson, Josh Gates, Lucas Nelson, and Matty
The race
Fields.
is completed.
All stop, all done. Race number 12. Drivers from race 11, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall.
Up next,
Race number 12. First half of stadium truck, you guys
2WD
are up.
13.5 stadium truck by Anthony's Contracting. Heat 1 of 2. Carson Fitz.
Track is closed all day long. Track is closed all day long until I have my marshals.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, waiting for our corners to get in position. John to quit crawling around. Somebody grab the torch and go torch that tape down, please.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Bradley, grab a torch and hand it to John. Okay. All right, so lay down there, John. We'll just have him jump over you.
15 seconds to the start
All
of
right,
the
track
race.
is yours. Track is yours. I need somebody out there in the middle on 6.
Terry Stephenson. Tracy Talbot. Raymond Shaw. Less than 5. Russell Stephenson. Jameson Florence. BJ Fossey. Sausage. Abe Talbot.
Straightaway closed, straightaway's closed. Order's gonna go, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why we put a cone there. I don't have a fix for it. There's so much crashing going on that hip jump. I don't know what to do with it. Don't talk to Bradley like that. You give him a complex. No, it is what it is for now. Sorry. All right, so the orders: BJ, Russell, Carson, Raymond, Bryant, Tracy, Terry, Jameson, Abe, and Seth. So I stood there, Mike, and I had to drive through. You just got to stay on the cone. Well, that works for the other side, but what about the right side of the stand? Is that better there? Okay. Well, just don't corner cars and stand there. You'll be fine. Yeah. You're just there to stand. Where do we need one? No, we're good. Okay. Here we go. BJ, on the tone. The rest of you, wait for your name. Russell, Carson, Raymond, Bryant, Tracy, Terry, Jameson, Abe, Seth, first group of stadium truck on the track right now. 2 of them. This is a full heat here. 10 trucks. So we got Bryant, Carson, and Raymond out front with a pace of 14.412, 14.417. Fast lap. 17.
What has your father done here? What do I do here?
Raymond Shell, 14.414 right now. We'll catch Raymond as he crosses here. Looking for Raymond now as he crosses there. So work with the leader here. I think he just got crashed. Nope, that's not Raymond. So Raymond now to the 2, Carlson to the top with Phipps in the 3, 14.416, Carson 14.417, Raymond to the 3 at a 14.418, straightaway inside clear. So Carson to the top spot now. He's your red front. White back with yellow wheels on the rhythm section now. Raymond and Carson back and forth on the clock. So Raymond 14.416, Carson 14.416, Terry 14.417, 13.404 to the 4th place Bryant Carlson now. So Raymond is your yellow truck. He's moved down to the 3 with Terry stepping up to the 2 now. So Steffenhausen to the 2. Straight away, check it up, clear. Thank you, guys. Another straightaway. Come on, guys. Clean it up. Onto the straight. Clean it up. Clear.
1 minute left.
That sweeper onto the straight collected a lot of trucks right now with Carson now 14.416, Terry 14.417, Carlson back to the 3, Raymond down to the 4. Your 5 is Fossey, your 6 is Bozer, Florence, Talbot, Abe, and Stephenson. 40 seconds to go. Race 13, you should be lined up on deck. I want my on-deck cars to always be at the driver's stand when you are called. On deck is 13. So Phipps, Stevenson, Carlson, that's your top 3 right now. Your pace, 14.418, 13.4 flat. Carson, the only one now on a 14.4 on a 14 lap pace. Stephenson down to the 3. Carlson 13.4 flat. Let's see if Carlson can make his way up onto that 14-lap pace. We guys have to navigate 10 trucks in this heat. You heard the master. Keep going till you hear your name.
Brian Carlson done. BJ Fossey done. Raymond Shaw done. Tracy Talbot done. Terry Stephenson done.
Keep going till you hear your name.
Russell Stephenson done. Carson Phipps done.
So Carson taking that one with a 14.418 setting the pace. Brian
Jason
Carlson
Ford's
13.4 flat does not
Dave
hit the
Talbot
14
done.
lapper. Terry on a 13.402.
Sausage done.
Raymond on a
All drivers are
13.404.
finished.
Followed by BJ, Jamison, Seth, Tracy, Abe, and Russell.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 13. 2WD 13.5 Stadium Truck by Anthony's Contracting. Heat 2 of 2.
Wait, track is not live. Let's get ourselves out to the track corners.
One minute
think
to the
we're
start of the
covered.
race.
Terry, put Seth there. Go grab that cone on the triple, would you? Okay, track is yours, drivers. Track is yours.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Brian Parker. Scott Davis.
So if you're wondering why
Brandon
you
Duck.
lined up the way we did,
Jenkins.
he sorts
Cupcake.
according to the last
Sean
event
O'Reilly.
ran. So
Jay
that's
Woods.
how we
James
are
Brown.
sorting right now. So if you
Anthony
weren't
Warmers.
here or had a
30
bad
seconds to
day,
the start of
that's
the
how it
race.
happens.
Zach Lalone. Jeremy McKnight.
It's one way to reward people that are making all the races. We're also doing,
15
you
seconds to the
guys are
start of
getting
the race.
awarded a, watch the hip jump. Get in there, Rio. Get in there.
Less than 5.
Participation awards are being handed out for 4 of the 6 races this winter. All right, straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Oh, looks like leader Brandon Dyke for last week's winner is already in the garage needing help. No more of that. You got your give me there in your practice. Okay, so your order is going to go Dyke, Jenkins, Brown, O'Reilly, Riggs, Parker, Bristol, McKnight, Lalone, Lammers, and Davis. All right, here we go. Dyke on the tone. Jenkins, Brown, O'Reilly, Riggs, Parker, Bristol, McKnight, Lalone, Lammers, and Davis. Remember, I want to hear you calling out the rhythm section and check up if I'm calling crashes. Check them up if I'm calling crashes. Rhythm, thank you. Clear. Way to check up, guys. All right, it's Jenkins, Lalone, Dyke. That's your top 3 right now. Your pace is the 13.408, 13.409, 13.412. So right now Phipps is setting the pace with his first run. 2:35 to go. Phipps may find himself on the social medias today if he keeps this one going. Might need to get a haircut, Carson. You're going big time when you hit the DieHard social medias, man. Carson. Another one. 208, Jenkins, Lalone, Dyke. That's your top three. 13,406 now, and at 13,409 with Lalone in at 13,409. So really tight, the top three. Riggs, Brown, Lammers. 1:53 to go. Work together here on the front rhythm. Nice. Oh. That was just a body clip. Okay. Okay, Jenkins 13,402. Let's see if he can chase down that 14-lap pace. Come on, Jenkins, you got it in the tank. Let's do it. 13,402. Brandon Dyke 13,406. By the way, Jenkins, there was a 13.4 flat set by one of your pit buddies there, so you best get after it. You got 2 seconds to make up. 1 minute to go.
1 minute left.
I know how important that is, sitting over in the pit. So Brandon, your second place truck getting hung up now onto the straightaway. He is your orange and your blue in the number 2. That time by still and holding the 2. Where's Lalone? Lalone was 2.2 off of him. So Lalone is your silver truck. So Jenkins now, there he is, 13.4 flat. He's got 30 seconds to go for the bragging rights. So he is pouring it on. Onto the front rhythm comes your leader. So Jenkins pouring it on the last 30 seconds. He has made the 14-lap pace after he crossed that time. So he is putting a run, trying to get that TQ taken away from Carson Phipps. Onto the wall is your leader. Work with him, work with him, work with him. Yep, that's not working with your leader. Let him go. One second, will he sneak by? He will not. You keep going, Jenkins, keep going. 14.416 right now. He is on a TQ pace. Work with him, guys. On to the rhythm section. There he goes. Double singles. Double single. So let's see if he can hold that pace. Brandon Dyke still in the 2. Here comes Jenkins. He crosses with a 14.417. He snags it at the last lap from Carson Phipps.
Brian Parker done.
Brandon Dyke 13.409. Zach Lalone still live. Still live. Still live.
Jeremy McKnight done. Scott Davis done.
There it is.
All drivers are
Jenkins,
finished.
14.417. Dyke, 13.409. Lalone, 13.414. Anthony, 12.404. Followed by Bristol, O'Reilly, Riggs, Brown, Parker, Davis, and McKnight.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 14. 17.52 WD Buggy Sempido. Heat 1 of 4.
Corners, make your way out. You did it, Toby. Made it happen, Captain.
1 minute to the start of the race.
All right, track is yours. Track is yours. It's your 17.5. 17.5 on the track.
Brian
Race
Carlson.
15. Race 15.
45 seconds to the start of the race. Russell Stephenson. Josh Gates. Brandon Fry. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Sam Schrader.
All right, looking
15
to check
seconds
on
to the start
Captain
of the race.
Dunn. Straightaway close, straightaway
Cody
close.
Zalikos.
I might jump in the middle of it.
Copy that. Straightaway close, no new laps.
Less than 5.
All right, Russell Stephenson gonna lead it. Paulie is marshalling in place of Gavin. No, Paulie's working marshalling instead of Gavin. Anya, can you go marshal the other side of the wall ride? All right. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Russell Stephenson on the tone, followed by Sam, Brody, Jackson, Brandon, Josh, and Brian. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Russell on the tone, less than 5. Sam, Brody, Jackson, Brandon, Josh, and Brian. Drivers, keep it clean, keep it clean. We've seen a lot of contact early. Fortunately, no accidents or no crashes. Again, drivers, keep it clean. I'm seeing the same couple of cars making a whole lot of contact. All right, Bryant Carlson is your leader. 14 and a 4:11, 14-4-14 for Sam in the 2 spot, 13-4-17 for Josh, followed by Brandon, Russell, and Brody. Oh, our leader going up and over the wall, gets that factory roll and pops over the pipe. So Bryant Carlson going to slide back to the 2 spot. Sam Strader taking over that number 1 spot. Caution in the switchbacks. So Sam in that top spot now through the switchbacks right now. That blue and silver with yellow highlights, Team Associated rider, yellow wheels, working his way to that right side tabletop. Bryant Carlson back to that number 2 spot now, 2.9 seconds back. Josh Gates another 6 seconds back in the 3rd spot, followed by Brandon, Russell, and Brody. 1:35 to go, drivers, 1:35 to go. Race number 15, 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Sun Pedal USA. Heat number 2 of 4. You guys are up next.
One minute left.
All right, less than 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute to go, drivers. So Sam and Bryant, 1.2 seconds separation, 15 seconds to go, drivers, 1.5 seconds. And drivers, as time expires on the match clock, keep on going until she calls you done. Race number 15, heat number 2, you guys should be up. Heat number 2 is 17.5, you guys are ready to go. All right, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. When she calls your name, you'll be done.
Sam Schrader done. Brandon Fry done. Brian Carlson done. Russell Stephenson done.
And one more to finish, one more to finish.
Josh Gates done.
And that's a race. Sam
All
Schrader
drivers are
in the early
finished.
TQ, 14 and a 4:10, 4:12 for Bryant Carlson, followed by Josh, Brandon, Russell, and Brody.
The race
Drivers
is
park your cars,
completed.
get right back out there to Marshall. Looking for race number 15, heat number 2, 17.5, two-wheel drive buggy, presented by Sun Pedal USA. Give me one volunteer marshal for this one.
Up
One
next,
volunteer marshal.
race number 15. 17.52 WD Buggy
Any
Sunflower.
open spot on
Heat
you.
2 of 4.
Go back to the other side of the wall ride. Thank you. All right, we'll get Brandon over there to 6. I got Matt in the rhythm section. All right, drivers, track is hot, track is yours.
1 minute to the start of the race. Tyler Davis. Mike Hood. Matt Jacobs. Sausage. Chris Painter. Chance Brazier. David Kerner. 45 seconds to the start of the race.
It's like we're having a similar issue off this. The truck is going to get...
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Shut it down, shut him down. Yeah, same. It's like I can hit it, but it's just so not consistent.
You watch everybody but your race.
Yeah.
Nobody's hitting it consistently.
Right. I need Aiden Peterson across the line. Aiden Peterson. And Eric Gilpin
Aiden
across
Peterson.
the line. Eric Gilpin. All right, I got marshals in position, drivers ready, marshals ready, Aiden on the tone, followed by Mike, Seth, Eric, Chance, David, Tyler, Chris, and Matt. Drivers ready, marshals ready, Aiden in less than 5. Mike Hood, Seth Bozer, Eric Gilpin, Chance Brazier, David Kerner, Tyler Davis, Chris Painter, and Matt Jacobs. Oh! We'll see some drivers taking that double single line, that double single through the rhythm section. That's a very intelligent choice. Yeah, if you're not absolutely confident that you're going to be able to get through there, you'll be good to go. Watch out for that hip jump. A lot of guys really overshooting that hip jump. So it does have a corner there. Like, it turns while you're in the air. So make sure you get that lined up before you just send it. So Mike Hood was the early leader, was being the operative word. He got hung up here in the switchbacks. It's going to be Seth Bozer taking over that top spot. So Seth Bozer, the teal and red team associated ride, white wheels, working his way to the right side tabletop right now, right behind Mike Hood on track. Mike in that solid yellow car. Mike back up to the 2 spot. Chris Painter, I believe Chris is running an orange car in that number 3 spot. Oh, yep, that would be him. Getting a little bit tangled up right there. Eric Gilpin, the green car, red flames in that number 4 spot now. Make it 4 as Matt Jacobs slides all the way up to 3 now. 1:45 to this one, 2:15 left to go. Seth and Mike out front. About a 2-second advantage over Matt Jacobs, who's leading the second group of himself, Eric, Aiden, and Chris. Chance, David, and Tyler rounding out the field here at halfway. Looking for our leader, should be down the right side of the track. Working his way to the wall ride already. So Seth has opened up a 5-second advantage over Eric Gilpin. Mike Hood down to that number 3 spot now. Minute 45 to go. Caution rhythm, caution rhythm. 1:15 to go, rhythm section clear. We got a good little battle going on here in the switchback section. Oh, Chris getting it a little bit wrong. That's leader right behind it. And, leader getting it wrong. Leader stuck in the rhythm section. Good job getting in there, Brandon.
1 minute left.
Seth Bozer had a 5.7 second advantage on a third place run right now. Sam and Bryant, neither of them were here last race, so seated back. That was bad. Go. Learn from that one. All right, 35 seconds to go. Seth and Aiden, now a 3.5 second advantage for Seth. Mike Hood 3, followed by Matt and Eric. So your leader to that front, rhythm section right now. So Seth crosses the line with 15 seconds to go. This may be his last one. We'll see. So drivers with less than 5 seconds remaining, keep on going until she calls you done. Brandon, could you slide that cone right back to the end of the pipe, please? Thank you.
Aiden Peterson done.
Aiden with his personal best on his final lap right there, an 18.2.
Chance Brazier done.
Seth gets by with the 13th lap. They're going to take the win. Looking for a finish on Seth and Matt. Seth and Matt to finish. And that is a race right there. Seth Bozer, 13.419. 12 and a 404 for Aiden, followed by Matt, Mike, Eric, Chance, David, and Tyler. All stop, all done. Race number 16, 17.5, two-wheel drive buggy. Heat number 3 of 4. You guys are up.
Next, race number 16. 17.52 WD buggy Sunpedo.
When you
Heat 3 of 4.
of all those cars, good job getting in there. A lot of guys are really hesitant, and you were able to get in there and get out.
Okay. I just didn't hear you. I just heard Brandon. I'm like, I don't know what he said.
If it was important, I'd yell at you.
Yeah.
All right, let's get our last couple of marshals in position here.
Brian Parker. 1 minute to the start of the race.
Yeah, right? Kind of just...
Stay off the road, Rich.
Yeah.
Don't come in this lower, Rich. Come up here.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, drivers, track is hot, track is yours.
Scott Davis. Kevin Gross. Kyle Johnson. Anthony Lammers. Jake Zalikos. 30 seconds to the start of the race. Ricky Bobby Bozer. Jeremy McKnight. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
And no new laps, drivers. Straightaway is closed. Kyle Johnson going to lead us around. Ricky Bozer will roll off 2, followed by Anthony, Paulie, Kevin, Scott, Jeremy, Jake, and Brian. No check yet on Paulie. There it is. Perfect. All right, drivers, ready. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Kyle Johnson on the tone in less than 5. Ricky Bozer, Anthony Lammers, Paulie Fitchett, Kevin Gross, Scott Davis, Jeremy McKnight, Jake Zorkos, and Brian Parker. We are off and underway. This is Heat 3 of 4 of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy presented by Sunpedo USA. Our B sort, if you will, as seeded by the previous event results. Caution straightaway, leader going down, caution straightaway. Clear, good safe rejoin there. Good safe marshal attempt by Jackson, well done. All right, 1 minute into this one, 3 minutes left to go. Brian Parker out front, 13.411. That'd be good enough for a 2 overall right now. Ricky Bozer, 13.4 flat, flirting with that 14 lapper, as is Anthony. Oh yeah, that's done. Paul, you lost the nut on your lost the nut on your steering knuckle.
Can you stop doing? I'm trying to. If you would stop holding the fucking trigger.
Ricky, hit brakes.
Why is it? Yeah, it's me. I don't understand why you hold it down.
All right, 2 down and 2 to go. Brian Parker out front on a third place pace right now, 14.414. In the conversation for a TQ run here. So Brian Parker, 13.4 flat. Got about 4 or 5 seconds to make up. Anthony Lammers at 13.402, making a run now for that top spot here in our third heat of 17.5. So Brian Parker, our leader, working his way down the straightaway and across the line right now. That goes 21.8. That's going to slide Anthony Lammers into the 1 spot. Good little grouping here. Oh, that was the leader. With 1 minute left to go, Brian Parker has found his way back up into the top spot. Anthony Lammers back to the 2 spot
1 minute
now.
left.
So blue, black wheels going to be Anthony. I guess they're blue wheels. Brian Parker, white, red, blue over that front rhythm section. Jeremy McKnight in 3, quietly rolling around there. Oh, it's sliding back to the 5 spot. So Jake Zorko's now up to that number 3 spot. We have Jake in the orange and gray car. Paulie Fitchett in the number 4 spot now. 35 seconds to go, drivers. 35 seconds. And just a reminder one more time, that hip jump has a curve in it. Ooh. One 5 seconds, drivers. 5 seconds. So Brian Parker still on pace for a 3 overall with 1 more heat to go. And that is time on the clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Anthony Lammers done. Jeremy McKnight done. Jake Zalakos done. Brian Parker done. Scott Davis done. Kevin Gross done. Paulie done.
All stop, all done, all stop, all done. Brian Parker, 13.402, 405 for Anthony, 416 for Paulie, 12 for Jake Zorkos, followed by Jeremy, Scott, Kevin, and Kyle. Drivers from that race, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall, looking for race 17, heat number 4, 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy.
Up next,
Brent Wilson
race number 17.
Brent Wilson to the booth.
17.52 WD Buggy Sunpedo. Heat 4 of 4. One minute to the start of the race.
Brett Wilson to the booth, Brett Wilson to the booth. All right, this is race 17. Race 17, drivers from race 16, park your cars, get right back out there to Marshall.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
I'm up next. All right, turn them loose. Track is hot, track is yours. Where's my Marshall on 6?
30
I need 2
seconds
more
to the start
Marshalls,
of the
guys.
race. Sean Nelson.
I
Toby
need a
Jenkins.
Marshall to 6.
Patrick Zeus.
Polly on 6,
Scott
please.
Jackson.
6,
J.R.
please.
Clark.
I need a Marshall for the rhythm
Mike
section.
Majori. Richard Orr. Terry Yeo. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, we got checks on all drivers. Shut them down, straightaway closed. Bradley gonna lead us around, followed by Toby, Patrick, Scott, Terry, JR, Mike Majori, Sean Nelson, and Richard Orr. Everybody do that straight away. Everybody, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Oh, did I not bring my mic?
Still get it, I'll get them started. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready, Bradley on the tone in less than 5. Toby, Patrick, Scott, Terry, JR, Mike Majori. Oh, false start. Sorry, we got cars just like going whenever they want and, you know, getting in the way. All right, one more time. Toby, a little bit less crazy. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Bradley on the tone, less than 5. Toby, Patrick, Scott, Terry, JR, Mike Majori, Sean Nelson, and Richard Orr.
All right, you guys chasing a 14-4-10. Sam Schrader laid down, so that is pretty good heater there. So Bradley now 14-4-04, Richard 14-4-06, Patrick 14-4-10. So top 4 off to a good pace here. One minute in now. Bradley on a 14.404 with a 17.2 fast lap. Richard on a 14.408. Patrick 14.408. Now Patrick to the 2. Richard to the 3. So Richard starting to show some pace with his 17.5 program here. 2:34 remains with Sproul, 14.403, so setting a really good pace. Sproul just to the 2 now, Zeus to the top spot. Sproul on the wall, he's your number 2. Into the rhythm section he goes. Double, single. Nice, safe. Everybody talking big in practice that I can triple that. Well, I don't see many doing it. Nice, safe driving right there with a 2:06 to go. Patrick now 14.405. Sproul 14.409. Nelson to the 3. So our Canadian buddy Nelson now moving on his way up into the top 3. 14.409. So it looks like the top 4's on a better than TQ pace. $14.406, Zeus, Bradley, $14.407, fast lap belongs to Sproul still, 17.1 on deck, race 18, two-wheel modified buggy, sponsored by Will Speed USA. Patrick, 14.406, Zeus, Sproul only half a second back though. Nice, consistent run for both those guys. You're number 2 now into your rhythm. Same looking lap every lap here. Nice mirrored pace. Patrick 14.405. Zeus still that tightens it up.
1 minute
Tightens
left.
it up. So Zeus now with 50 seconds to go. Sproul starting to make a run at Zeus. One bobble up front, and there it was. So that was your leader getting hung up on the pipe. So that's going to move Bradley now in front of 2 other cars. So work with your leader. He's your number 1 now. Does he though? Oh, yeah, Bradley did crash, so that puts Majority to the top spot. 14.410. Right now, that TQ pace has been now Sproul to the top. 14.409, back on the pace. So here he is, double, double, single, single. Five seconds on the master clock. Who's going to hang on to it? It's back and forth with the top four. Patrick survives, bobbles but survives. Keep going.
Bradley Sproul done. J.R. Clark done. Patrick Zeus done. Scott Jackson done. Richard Orr done. Toby Jenkins done. Mike Majori done. Terry Yeo done. Sean Nelson done.
All right, Sproul,
All drivers are finished.
14.49, Majority, 14.410. So Bradley taking over that top spot. Looks like he might be going on the interwebs today, but there's still a whole another qualifying round. So in the 3 was Patrick. Pretty much led the whole thing, and in the end, a couple bobbles moves him to the 3. Scott Jackson in the 4. I'm just here to support Patrick. Nelson in the 5. Yo in the 6. Jenkins 7. Clark, and then Orr.
Orr started off strong, too.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 18.
All right, let's find those corner
TW
spots and let's
modified
get
buggy
this
by
track
Westby USA.
going. All right,
Heat
track
1 of
is
2.
yours. Track is yours.
Aaron Brooks. Raymond Shell. Brandon Dyke. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Sam Schrader. Zach Lalone. Gavin Dyke.
Carson, I
15
don't see you
seconds
in
to the
this
start
one.
of the
Check it.
race.
Carson Phipps, are you on the stand? Carson Phipps to the stand.
Less than 5.
Look at that hair bounce. That's like a commercial.
You're up on the stand.
All right, straightaway's close. Straightaway's close. No, you can sit on the cone. You can spin a lot easier, I've noticed. All right, so let's get Carson checked in. That sounds perfect, Phipps. Yep, I don't see anything going on with that.
Carson Phipps.
All right, your orders: Dyke, Shell, Brooks, Lalone, Phipps, Schrader, and we got 2 Dykes. Gavin's in this one too. All right, it's Brandon on the tone. Raymond, Aaron, Zach, Carson, Sam, and Gavin. Thing sounds like a 4-wheeler there, Phipps. 2:54 to go. Brooks, Phipps, Schrader. That's your top three right now. Sam Schrader coming out of the PDX. Right now his home track is PDX, so he gets the opportunity to get a lot of laps. .233 to go. Schrader now to the top, so Schrader showing a pretty good pace here, 15:407. Your fast lap belongs to Phipps, though, 15:4. He's in your 2. 3 is Aaron Brooks onto the wall. That's your 3, red, white, and blue. Brandon Dyke down to the 4. Zach Lalone 5. Gavin Dyke, Raymond Shell out early. So Brooks to the 2, Schrader to the 3. So long lap for Schrader, putting him to the 3. But really tight battle up front here, just half second separating your 1, 2, and 3. 135 remains in this one. So I haven't even really got my eye on Schrader's paint scheme. I'll find it here. So Carson, blue and yellow I'm hearing. Watch the straightaway. So that's your... So yeah, Schrader now back to the top. So here he is now onto the rhythm, blue, yellow wheels. That's your leader, Sam Schrader. In the 2 now, Phipps. You'll hear him. You may not see him, but just listen to the meat grinder.
1 minute left.
It's got a lot of brake in it. I think that's just tight gear mesh, but whatever works for him. He is in the 2 spot. Nope, back to the lead goes Carson. But yeah, Carson and Sam back and forth. 45 seconds. Seconds. The rest of the order goes Sam, Carson, Aaron, Brandon, Zach, Gavin, and Raymond out. My race 19 should be at the bottom of the driver's stand. Race 19. Nice pace to round 1. Let's keep that going as we hit our afternoon. Everybody moving into the nap time, but we need to keep this pace going. Lighter day at DieHard, but 170 entries, still a long day to get through.
Brandon Dyke done. Aaron Brooks done. Carson
Aaron
Phipps
back.
done.
Aaron, yeah,
Sam
finds
Schrader done.
nice pace at the end there. Aaron moves on up to the top, second place. Sam does finish in the
Gavin Dyke done.
top spot. So Sam at the last lap comes and snags it back from Aaron, putting him on a 15:4:10. So that will be the pace. Nice job, Sam. Aaron Brooks in the 2, Phipps 3, Brandon 4.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 19. 2WD modified buggy by Willspeed USA. Heat 2 of 2.
All right, let's get my marshals from that last race back out here. Our drivers from that last race back out here to Marshall.
Oh.
Nobody has a stock AE full diff. That's all I need.
I do.
That's all I need. That's why it sounds
If you want one, come see me.
Yeah, I just need to go.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've got.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I got one. I got it.
All right, driver's track, thought track is yours.
Free that car up.
Ashon Bristol. Sean Mabel. Tell.
It's not binding.
Tom Wagoner. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Boss. Derek Farmer. Never Ready Bunny. 30 seconds to the start of the race. J.R. Clark.
All right, shut them down. I got checks on all drivers.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
Ashton Bristol going to lead us around. Keith Hadley will roll off 2. Marcus 3, followed by Tyler, Derek, Sean, Tom, and JR.
Less than 5.
Drivers. Do I have anybody in that rhythm section there? Are you marshalling there? Awesome, thank you. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Ashton on the tongue, less than 5. Keith Hadley, Marcus, Tyler, Derek, Sean, Tom, JR.
Tyler takes this
I got an invisible imaginary dollar on Keith Hadley
Okay.
with a late race surge.
He calls him winning the whole thing in the last race, and then he got third.
Well, maybe I'm playing favorites and I have poor judgment.
Tyler Wilbur, after a couple of laps, is showing the way. 16 in a 406, 407, make it 409 for Ashton, 412 for Hadley. So Tyler Wilbur, yellow, blue, white, heading over that rhythm section right now, right behind Marcus in the creamsicle car. Got a good little freight train of cars. Keith Hadley at the front of that line. Hadley running 3 on the clock. Marcus running 2. Oh, caution in the center. Caution in the rhythm section. Ashton kind of getting the worst end of that deal right there. Breaks up the freight train. So Tyler Wilbur going to get a little bit of breathing room. 1.1 seconds advantage over Marcus Ramirez.
No, that's just one of them life things. That, you know, one mistake. That's how it was in North Denver. If I left my doors open, I'd get it. And then you just couldn't make those mistakes.
Oh, Marcus going upside down after that rhythm section, had the lead. We're going to see what happens at the line. So Hadley now going to move on into that lead. 1.6 seconds up on Ramirez. 2 down and 2 to go. Tyler Wilbur back into that number 3 spot, make it 5. It's going to be Ashton in 3, Maybell 4, Tyler Wilbur 5. Gap's too close to call. Battle going to be 1 and 2. 1 and 2 have a 6-second advantage over the rest of the field. So Keith Hadley, bright orange, working his way down the straightaway right now. Hadley's car looking really good up and down that wall ride through the switchbacks, coming up on Maybell. Marcus Ramirez in that rhythm section, in that number 2 spot. 1.1 seconds the advantage for Hadley.
That was his fault, not Maybell.
So keep going upside down, going to give up that lead to Marcus. Gap is now going to be 2.7 seconds in favor of Marcus Ramirez with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. So Marcus Ramirez working his way through a little bit of traffic right now, working through that hip jump section. Oh,
1 minute
getting a
left.
little bit tied up. And Hadley's caught back up to Ramirez, still has to pass him and more. Hadley hanging it up, getting up to that straightaway, 45 seconds to go. Gap is going to be 3.1. Oh, Hadley is upside down on that wall right, in danger of maybe losing that number 2 spot. Tyler Wilbur in the 3, Ashton Bristol in the 4. Gap is shrinking now. So Marcus Ramirez out front right now. 25 seconds to go as he heads through that rhythm section. Working his way over that tabletop, coming down to the line. Had a 15.4 last time by, answers with a 15.3, looking for Hadley. Hadley coming across the line right now in that number 2 spot, 15.402. Ashton Bristol making some gains, goes 16.4, going to slide back up to that number 4 spot. Wilbur though into 3. Gap is 7/10 of a second, 2 and 3 as time expires on the master clock. So battle's going to be 4-2. It's the battle between Tyler Wilbur and Keith
Ashton Bristol
Hadley.
done.
So
Job
Hadley
done.
finishes 14.984, finishes a 15.4 flat with a 7, 4.01
Whenever
with a
ready,
5 for
done.
Wilbur, looking for a finish on Maybell,
Derek Farmer
and
done.
Clark.
J.R.
Maybell and
Clark
Clark to
done.
finish, one more to finish.
Sean
All
Little
stop,
done.
all done. Marcus
All drivers
Ramirez
are
through
finished.
TQ. Followed by Keith Hadley, Tyler Wilbur, Ashton Bristol, Sean Maybell, Tom Wagoner, Derek Farmer, and J.R. Clark.
The race is concluded.
Drivers park your cars, get right back up to the march. Look for race number 20, Mini B. You guys are up.
Up next, race number 20. Pro Mini B by Hoff Markets with Brent Wilson. Heat 1 of 1. One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race. Zane McKnight. Eric Gilpin.
All right, drivers, track is closed for a second while we close up the gaps in the back wall. Yeah, Aaron, the end got pushed out, and I think it just dragged the rest of the wall with it. So just a second to close up those gaps. Raymond Shell's on says thank you for the grave. You might have to work it from the center back. Yeah, close it up from where Keith's at right there all the way to the end. That should be okay. All right, thank you guys. Let's get these guys clear of the track and we'll get you guys turned loose. And track is hot, track is yours.
Scott Jackson. Derek Farmer. Sean O'Reilly.
All right, shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. I need to check on a few different drivers. I need Dalen, Tyler, Brendan, and Scott. Indeed. All right, everybody to the straightaway. No new laps. No, don't do that. All right, everybody towards the front of the straightaway. I need Dalen and only Dalen across the line. Dalen and only Dalen across the line. Okay, I need Tyler and only Tyler across the line.
Tyler Davis.
You and Brendan are both signed up for Mini B. The checks in the boxes are there. Like, I put individual checks on everything.
Yeah. All right. Scott, was it Scott Moss? No, Scott Moss?
Scott Moss.
All right, we got checks on everybody. Drivers ready, marshals ready. Derek Farmer's going to lead us around, followed by Scott Jackson, Eric Gilpin, Sean O'Reilly, Zane McKnight, Tom Bristol, Tyler Davis, Chad Wheeler, and Scott Moss. Derek on the tone, less than 5. Scott Jackson, Eric Gilpin, Sean O'Reilly, Zane McKnight, Tom Bristol, Tyler Davis, Chad Wheeler, and Scott Moss. Caution rhythm section. So Derek Farmer is out front, working his way through the switchbacks right now. Tom Bristol in the number 2 spot. So Tom coming across the line. Eric Gilpin in 3, Scott Jackson 4, followed by Tyler Sean, Chad Zane, and Scott Moss. Two down and 2 to go, drivers. 2 down and 2 to go. Derek still out front. Tom still in 2. Battle's going to be for 2 and 3. Make it 2, 3, and 4. Scott Jackson, Tom Bristol, Eric Gilpin. You're 2, 3, and 4. It is 12:35 right now. We're going to finish this race at 12:38. 1 o'clock, we're going to go racing again. 1 o'clock, we'll go racing round number 2, heat number 1. So again, novice, round number 2, heat number 1. You guys are going to be up at 1 o'clock. 3 down and 1 to go, drivers. Derek, Tom, Scott, still your top 3. Followed by Eric, Tyler, Chad, Sean, Zane, and Scott.
He's clear the jump, same as the big cars.
So battle is for 2 and 3 now. Scott Jackson, Tom Bristol. The separation is 28 thousandths of a second here with 20 seconds left to go. Less than 10, drivers, less than 10. And time has expired on the match clock. Keep on going until she calls you done.
Tyler Davis done. Eric Gilpin done. Cupcake done. Chad Wheeler done. Scott Jackson done. Zane McKnight done. All drivers are finished.
All stop, all done. Derek Farmer, 11.402 with the win. Tom Bristol, 2. Scott Jackson, 3, followed by Eric, Tyler, Zane, and Chad.
The race is complete.
All right, drivers, again, it is 12:38 right now. At 12:50, we're going live with race number 1. 12:50, race number 1.
Up next, race number 1. Novice by Team Associated. Heat 1 of 2.
All right, 10-minute call for race number 1. 10-minute call for race number 1. Mark Jenkins, Chad Wheeler, Adam Klett, Natalie Orr, Scott Moss, Ron Simpson, Amy Felt. You guys are all in race number 1. The balance of my novice class is in race number 2, and you will be marshaling for race number 1 at 12:50. Track is open for 5 more minutes. Now, if anyone sees a small mini B spring cup, blue anodized on the, oh, Eric found it, never mind.
We got 8 minutes, and then we're going live with our novice. So novice will corner novice. Tom Bristol. Tom Bristol. Look at me over here. In my pit. In my pit. All right, track is closed, track is closed. Go ahead and finish up your last few laps, and then I got novice need to be heading their way up. Novice, come on now, let's go. Novice corners, novice. All right, my novice should be making their way up. All right, let's get our novice to the stand and our novice to the track for cornering. It's Jenkins, Wheeler, Klett, Orr, Mass, Simpson, and Felt. You guys should be on the driver's stand. Follow, and then on the track should be Trenton, Rio, Brendan, Lorena, Nick, Zane, and Skylar. You guys should be cornering. All right, track is yours, novice.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I need a corner marshal out on 8.
Chad Wheeler. Adam Klett.
Corner marshal on 8.
Mark
Lorena,
Jenkins.
thank you.
Amy Felt. Scott Moss. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Ron Simpson. "30 seconds to the start of the race. Natalie Orr.
All right, no new laps. Straightaway's closed.
15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
Remember, don't show up here for the next race. You will be at Mukilteo Boys and Girls Club. Also, with that, if you have a 4-foot table, I would recommend bringing a 4-foot and kind of downsizing your pit. We'll all fit. It just would be better if you could just kind of downsize for that one race. All right, so your orders: Mark, Chad, Adam, Natalie, Scott, Ron, and Amy. We have our corners. We need one more on the wall ride over here. Race corner 2 on the wall ride. Somebody fill that in. Abe, can you handle me? Abe, can you handle the wall ride for me? Thank you. I know. I broke it up. His dad don't need to spend money on helicopters. You're welcome, Talbot. All right. Jenkins on the tone. Here we go. Wheeler. Klett. Orr. Mass. Simpson. And Felt. Klett out front, Mass in the 2. Jenkins now to the 3, Mass to the 2. Orr is in the 4. 1 minute in. You guys are chasing an 11-4-16 set by Trenton. Race 3 will be cornered by my Mini Bees. Race 3 cornered by Mini Bees. Jenkins to the top. Mark Jenkins now 9-4-12. Wheeler in the 2. Scott Mass in the 3. Wheeler driving this thing with a double stick radio. Work together on the wall ride, you guys. Work together. Nice job. Turn it around. So minute 32, Chad Wheeler to the top now, Jenkins down to the 2, Natalie still in the 3, Scott 4. Natalie though down to the 2, so Natalie's starting to put together some nice laps here. Work together, that orange and white car there, that was a bit boyish, I would say. Place, pause, and go, orange and white, go.
One minute left.
So 50 seconds remain. Car upside down. Seconds. Natalie now in the 2, just 3/10 off the lead. Natalie Orr making a run at the very end here. Corner. That goes in the rhythm. Goes on the rhythm. Lorena, why'd you look at that car? You got to move faster than that. Corner like you want to be cornered. Get your hands ready to grab a car. Thank you. That was the final clock there. Keep going till you hear your name.
Scott Moss done. Natalie Orr done. Mark Jenkins done.
Good run for Natalie. She makes her way up to the 2 there. Waiting on Amy and Ron. The rest of you guys are done. Here they come down the straightaway. All right, Amy, good job, Ron. Way to finish it. Nice
Ron
job.
Simpson done.
All right, Chad, Natalie battled all the way through that with Adam in the 3, Mark down to the 4, Scott 5, Amy 6, and Ron 7.
The race is completed.
Nice job, Chad.
Thank you.
Remember, girls, we're doing a consistency challenge, so
Up next,
check your numbers
race number 2.
on live time.
Novice by Team Associated.
$50 for
Heat
best
2 of 2.
consistency and $50 for top finisher of the girls today. Good luck.
Nick Happold. Brendan Bullock.
I need my corners to
1
the
minute
track.
to start
Everybody
the
in that
race.
race should be finding
Rio
their way
Mother.
to a corner spot
Trenton
here.
Moriarty. Skylar Weiskind.
That consistency challenge is sponsored by Toyota Lift
45
Northwest
seconds to the start of the race.
Racing.
Lorena Lemmers.
I need somebody on 6. Somebody on 6.
30 seconds to the start of the
All right,
race.
straightaway's closed, straightaway's closed. Somebody fill in on 6 and 3. Thanks, Tob.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I'm going to leave 3 empty. We should be okay there. All right, so I need Zane McKnight. Is he here? Check him, check him.
Zane McKnight.
All right, so the order's Trenton, Rio, Brendan, Lorena, Nick, Zane, and Skylar. All right, this is your A-main group. Good luck, you guys. Make sure you race each other with sportsmanlike conduct and have good track presence. 4-minute qualifier. You guys are racing the clock. Trenton on the tone. Rio. Brendan. Wow. Lorena. Nick. Zane. And Skylar. All right, Rio, I'm counting, like you did for me. I'm counting. Go, Rio. Steering. Oh, wow, something happened to his servo. Three minutes to go. Brendan, Trenton, Zane, Skylar. It's probably when he hit that thing full throttle. So 1:30 in, and Brendan is chasing a 11:4:16. Trenton's time from that first round looks like held. So now Trenton to the top. Brendan into 2. Zane 3. Lorena, Skylar, Nick, and Rio is getting a little work done right now. Looks like it's out for this one. So novice finishing up here, then on deck 21.5 by Narrative Coffee, 21.5. First group. Pace 10.4 flat, so he's off his first time right now by a little bit. So we'll see if Trenton can get himself back onto that TQ pace. So 120 with Trenton, Brendan, Zane, Lorena, Skylar, Nick. Nice driving by this group. Good job. Corner marshals are not even breathing hard.
1 minute
1 minute
left.
to go. 1 minute. Brendan now 10.4 flat, knocking on the door. 11 laps here. Brendan still now 11.4.22. He's found that 11 lap pace. This last one was 11.4.16. 25 seconds to go. So 10 seconds. You heard the final buzzer. Keep going till you hear your name.
Trenton Moriarty done. Lorena Lammers done. Brendan Bullock done. Zane McKnight done.
You did it,
Nick
Brendan. You
Hatfield
beat
done.
your first run.
Skylar Weiskind done.
By
All
just
drivers are
barely.
finished.
Oh no, Trenton. That's right. Sorry, Brendan takes over the TQ. Wrong name. Brendan takes the TQ at the last bit there. Yep. So Brendan Bullock, 11.416.6. Trenton was 11.416.9. Trenton in the 2. Lorena, Skylar, Zane, Nick, and Rio.
The race is completed. Up next, race number 3. 21.52 WD Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 1 of 3. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, my Mini B drivers should be out here corner marshaling right now. This should be Mini B on the track to marshal. Again, race number 20, Mini B should be out here marshaling. Let's go, guys.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Again, Mini B, race 20, Mini B. You guys should be out here marshaling. Let's go.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
Race 20, Mini B. You guys
Holly.
are my marshals right now. Come on.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, I need a few more
Less than
marshals.
5.
I have 9 Mini Bs. I have plenty of marshals. I need 3 and 7 and 2. 2, 3, and 7. Let's go. 2, 3, and 7. Mini
smell?
B. Let's go. Mini B. Mini B. Out here to marshal,
Anthony
please. Mini B.
Lammers.
Let's go. Mini B drivers, let's marshal. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, 278, 278, 2's on the backside of the wall ride. 7 right there in the middle, 8 right there. Awesome, we're good. We are good to go. 1 in the corner, 1 in the corner. Scott, if you could get
Tyler
the corner, please.
Davis.
Thank you, sir. All right, track is hot, track is yours.
Ryan Klett. Patrick Brooks. Ed Gunnarsson. Anya Dyke.
I have checks on all drivers. Straightaway is closed. All right, to the straightaway. Straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's get them all lined up. Shh. Tyler Davis going to lead us around. Kenneth Sproul roll off 2. Anya 3. Rowan 4. Followed by Patrick, Ed, Polly, and Anthony. Get everybody to the proper side of the loop there. Drivers ready. Marshals ready. Tyler Davis on the Tony in less than. All right, get Patrick out there. All right, drivers ready, marshals ready. Tyler on the ton in less than 5. Kenneth, Anya, Rowan, Patrick, Ed, Paulie, Anthony.
Try something where nobody gonna have a fun time if we didn't change back.
Poor Anya got stuck underneath the landing for the hip jump. So right now, everybody is chasing that TQ set by Toby Jenkins in round number 1. That was a 13 and a 4:03. I think we're going to see 14 laps this round. I got a feeling. Paulie is out front, 12 and a 4:03, 4:21 for Kenneth Sproul. Tyler Davis, 11:401. Followed by Anthony, Rowan, Ed, Anya, and Patrick. 2.5 minutes left to go, drivers. Plenty of time. This is all about just getting your lines right, not making mistakes. I hear a couple of drivers driving by Braille out there. It's pretty cool that we've made advancements in the accessibility of RC cars. So Paulie Fitchett working his way on that front rhythm section right now in that number 1 spot. Kenneth Sproul in the solid green in 2, Rowan in 3, Tyler in 4. Everybody kind of running their own race with the exception of Ed and Anya are having a good battle. 4, 5, and 6 right now. So Paulie Fitchett has a 10.5 second advantage on the field. He had a broken car in round number 1 and got it all sorted out here for round number 2. Rowan in that number 2 spot, running a great race, 12 and a 4:21. That'd be up 7 positions from his round 1 qualifying time. Tyler Davis is in that number 3 spot, down 2 positions from his qualifying time in round 1, followed by Kenneth and Anya rounding out the top 5. Just under 1 minute to go, drivers, under 1 minute to go. So again, girls, don't forget, Toyota Lift Northwest has put up a bounty for the highest consistency in qualifying for any female driver, as well as the highest finishing female driver in the day. Regardless of your class, you are eligible for those 2 prizes. Oh, get that car outside. Get it outside. And drivers, that is time on the master clock.
Ryan
Keep
Clark
on
done.
going until she calls you done.
Paulie done. Patrick Brooks done. Tyler Davis done. Kenneth Sproul done. Anya Dyke done.
All right, Ed to
Gunnarsson
finish.
done.
All stop, all done.
All drivers
stop,
are
all done.
finished.
Paulie Fitchett, your winner. Rowan in 2, followed by Tyler, Kenneth, Anya, Patrick, and Ed.
The race is completed.
So Paulie with a run that would have been good enough for round or race 5th position in round number 1.
Up next, race number 4. 21.52 WD Buggy by Narrative Coffee. Heat 2 of 3.
Let's go ahead and take 5 for the air. Take 5 for the air to clear out. We'll get the doors shut back up so we don't all freeze to death.
One minute to the start.
Again, drivers from that last race, get back out here to Marshall. Let's get going. Come on.